Friends, welcome to another episode of Zophar's Realm. Ready to wish you all a good evening, and then I don't know what the heck happened. I had like a whiteout or something. It's like I was in a blizzard of poor autofocus and exposure. Fat Def, what is up? Thanks for coming on in. Relic, how you doing? Mother Antares, great to see you. Gamers Uplink, how you doing, my friend? I hope you get well soon. Thank you so much for the sub.
Your return to Shore was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must do nothing.
And thank you, Story, for the pirate hat, and thank you, Hiro-san, for redeeming the Lucius pendant. That's a lot of support, and that's a lot of silver. Let's begin, shall we? I'm also still in the process of getting a shame bell added to the stream. I haven't had time to do it yet, but that is coming. I promise. So firstly, here is the Lucius pendant. We'll kind of adjust that a little bit for you all. I did get a haircut for those that are curious. Well, I didn't get a haircut. I got them all cut. Get it? And yar, it's time for the piratey hat redemption. Putting on me Jack Sparrow Pirates of the Caribbean hat. Getting me hair out for all you. But why is the rum always gone? Get your glasses back on. Alright, now I feel like we're ready to play some Shining Force 3. Let's just unfurl the hair. Okay. I feel like some of this hair doesn't belong there. Okay, that. Kind of loop this one here. Alright, that's a little different than I usually do it. We can go with the crazy hair look. I don't mind the crazy hair, especially with all the hairs I cut off. Mel Pominian, how you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. GOG0, hello. Hiro-san is watching Naruto Shippuden again. Sweet. My favorite anime of all time will still be, probably forever, Death Note. I don't know if they're ever going to match that. Like, for me, I'm all about the psychological horror type anime. And for me, Death Note just was perfection. So I don't know if we'll ever see that again. Chad, give me 1 second. I'm not happy with my hair here. Let's try to fix that. It's like the one's longer than the other. Alright, I guess that's close enough. That's not bad. I'm a little lopsided, but that's me every day, so we're good. You watched the Mr. Rogers movie with Tom Hanks. I need to watch that, Gamers Uplink. I've had that DVR'd forever, and I just haven't had time. Shorai is back for more trees, bees, and weeds, and soon we'll have the freeze. Hiro-san's done with Stranger Things till July 1st. I am 6 episodes in. There's one more episode, and then I understand that there's a gap, and then by the time I'm back from Disney World, there should be another few episodes. So don't spoil. I have not watched the 7th episode yet, and I'm really, it's so good. I love Stranger Things. Besides the Star Trek series, I would say the Stranger Things series is my favorite series on TV. I absolutely love it. And it helps to wipe away the memory of the horrible ending of Game of Thrones. So, yeah, no. Blah, 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 blah. What else we got here? Stories, really excited because Universal Orlando is going to have Back to the Future escape room. So, I am I heard that they were doing something with Back to the Future. I didn't know it was an escape room. That's very exciting. I love escape rooms. So, I'll have to check that out. That's a shame. I'm going to be in Universal for a day when I go to Disney World in 8 days. But they're not going to obviously have it yet at that point. Gamers Uplink says that sounds like it would be cool. The light. What's up, Ozio Freya? Good to see you, my friend. One of the current members of the Zophar's domain. And Things of Your Mind, thank you so much for the resub. 5 months strong. For 3 more months. Thank you so much, Things of Your Mind. Your support of the realm and the domain and remaining an accolade of the realm is greatly appreciated. Gamers Uplink says, at least I can put the pendant on first. That's right. We got it in the right order this time. Good to be back, and it's good to have you back, Mother Antares. Sierra Echo is celebrating Father's Day early. Oh, yes, correct. Yes, I am. Took me a minute. I'm a little behind on the chat. Apologies, chat. We're getting through it, though. Mother Antares is torn between getting a haircut or not. When in doubt, I don't get one. I wait till the last possible moment when it's like, there's like birds living in there, and like I hear chirping. I'm like, okay, it's time to get a haircut now. Thank you, Hiro-san. And yes, Death Note was great. Mother Antares' favorite of all time is Record of Lotus War. I haven't watched that yet. I know it's been out for a zillion years. One of these days. Efremi, Death Note, read the manga. Yep, I have the complete manga collection. I have the complete anime collection. I have the first 2 movies that were done in Japanese. And I did watch the atrocious, horrible and if you liked it, I'm sorry. The really atrocious Netflix adaptation. The only good thing, in my opinion, about that one was Willem Dafoe was awesome as Ryuk. That's it. I don't know what they were thinking. And I hear they're sequeling it. I don't know how they're going to fix it, but... Like, come on. Light Turner? Like, and it was, like, in America, and, like... He just felt like a whiny teenager instead of this, like, calculating serial killers. I don't know. Wasn't a fan of the Netflix one, but all the rest are awesome. All the rest are awesome. What's up, Duke Donuts? Good to see you, my friend. Hope all's well today. I'm glad I was able to catch a little bit of your stream earlier. Looked like you were doing some interesting things there. Hero-san says, if you want long hair, then don't cut it. Touche, touche. Willem Dafoe actually was good at something. Hey, now. Willem Dafoe was good at lots of stuff. Willem Dafoe is like the B-movie king, and Willem Dafoe, I thought, was an awesome, awesome Green Goblin in the original Spider-Man. That's me. I'm a big Willem Dafoe fan. Mother Terra says when the birds take residence, she must have to do something, correct. Beat Wing Fortress yet? No, Laszlo, I'm still having trouble. So I got further, so don't kill me, chat, but I did very briefly, off-stream, practice it. And thank you, Kriegeth, for redeeming the Angel Tears. Let me go get some Angel Tears from the fridge. BRB. Good. But, so yeah, Laszlo, I practiced it. I got all the way to that point from the start again. Because I'm not doing save states because I'm using the Mister now, which doesn't let you save state on the Genesis core yet. And I got past that lamppost, and then I died shortly after that. If you don't know what to do in that level, I feel like you're going to die. And I've never beaten it before. I've never beaten that level before. If I can beat that level, I'll beat the game. I'll have no problem, because I've done the final boss, for those that haven't beaten Sonic 2, I won't spoil, but the two bosses, I've done them 1,000 times from the cheat code, like jumping to that level, so I know how to do it with no problem. I just gotta get past Wing Fortress. We're not giving up. I want to try it again Wednesday. I'm so sorry, chat, but I'm gonna pause, pick a game for Zophar on Wednesdays, and I just want to beat Sonic 2. And then we'll bring it back, I swear. And I'm confident I might be able to do it this Wednesday. I just gotta some more, right? We're talking about this. Just gotta practice. So, Gamers Uplink has to give some love to B actors. That's right, we have to. Have to give our love to Duke Donuts. Well, we have to give our love to Willem Dafoe. We should also give our love to Duke Donuts on that note. Duke Donuts, if you don't know, is an awesome streamer, does lots of retro, has some really cool redemptions, including some programming that he does, and you need to follow him if you don't. And there's a cool clip.
So you can ask them.
Oh, you're on a Mister in that one. Playing
F5?
something on the Amiga.
Nope.
I think I
not
know
that
that
one.
game. Looks cool, though. Mother and Terrace got a new anime and manga haul on the way in the mail. Oh, cool. What'd you end up getting? Krigan says Shining Force is the same universe as Shining in the Darkness. Yes. Very loosely tied together. It's more like, you know how the Final Fantasies are linked together more by the feel, the style. So the Shining games, some of them are directly linked, like Shining Force 1 and 2, like 2 references 1, and Shining Force, the final bosses, one of them is in Shining in the Darkness, so the 3 of those are linked together. Story could probably tell you more, but I haven't really seen much of a link so far in 3 to the other 2, but maybe it's coming. We're trying to keep it spoiler-free because I've never beaten 3, I've never played 3 before until I started streaming it. But I don't know that 3 has as much of a story connection to Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 1, Shining Force 2, and Shining Force CD. But the menus, the feel of it, like that kind of stuff's the same. Duke Donuts found the body. Yeah, no problem, Duke Donuts. You found a way to make the 3DO capture a bunch clearer, even though it's a lot less convenient. Oh, cool. What'd you end up doing? How'd you do it? Tell me about I always like hearing you talk about your setup, because it's very interesting. You put a lot of time into it. I like that. Hiro-san says more like Lunar. Cool, cool. Duke Donuts uses the Mister for Amiga stuff most of the time because it's a lot more reliable than hardware. I hear that. Unless you're doing special type of playthrough on the hardware, it's Mister for variety stuff. I really am a big fan of the Mister. Like, I find myself playing games that I didn't enjoy playing on software emulation, and I didn't understand why I didn't enjoy it. It didn't make sense to me. It's the input lag for me. I can't believe how much of a difference it's making. I keep saying it, but like, you can't really understand it for those of you that don't have a Mister if you've never tried it. Like, I can tell you all day long it matters on games that require reaction time, but you have to experience it to understand. I didn't believe it till I bought it because everyone kept saying the same thing who owned one. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna have to take the plunge. Especially Chade's opinion was a really big one for me. And Duke Donuts, I didn't realize that you were even using the Mister when I first started seeing your stream, which is my fault. But I knew Chade was because he would talk about it constantly. So between him and then the FPGA community, you know, on Discord, and everyone's like, get a Mister, man, it makes a difference. I'm like, okay, we'll see. They were right. Everyone was right. You were all right. You were all correct. Adventure Josh says, Amiga hardware has a lot of edge cases for games for sure. This one doesn't work with that ROM. Gotcha. Super rare OVA in a series by... I'm gonna butcher this name, I'm sorry. Joji Manabe. The OVA is called Outlanders, and the manga is Drakun. Sounds interesting. Duke Donuts finds for the 3DO that oversampling the signal introduces unusual artifacts on the horizontal line. He tried going down to 1-to-1 sampling, 320 by 250, and that worked, but had rolling interference in the form of dark lines. Oh, okay, I got you. Interesting. I never really... The only 3DO game I actually liked, then I didn't own one. My friend had one. There was this game called... It's a game show game. I want to say Twisted? Does that sound like a 3DO game? Twisted? That was a lot of fun. Like a party game show party game type game. Gamers Uplink, it's on your list to get a Mr. Tired of waiting for Collector Vision to make cores. Well worth it, Gamers Uplink, if you don't mind spending the money. Like, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it if you buy one. And I say this as someone that loves, and for years, swore by software emulation. And I'm not saying software emulation doesn't still have a place. It does, and it's a lot cheaper. But the Mister's no joke. I have the gold Mister for those that are curious. Right there. From MrAddons.com. Porkchop was kind enough to get me one of his special stash and sell it to me, even though it was sold out on his website. So I appreciate you very much, Porkchop, for that. Thank you for selling me your personal gold copy, or wherever you got it from, however you found one. Twisted the game show, yeah. It's fun. It was a lot of fun. But that was the only one I liked. There were others, too, that were on other systems. Like, I know Night Trap, I think, was on the 3DO, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, I've had that for Sega CD. Alright, so we gotta play some Shining Force 3 here. We gotta get back in the swing of things. Now, I don't remember where the hell we are. I always forget the first Friday. Welcome, by the way, to Wizarding Weekend. That's where we are right now. I feel like somebody else was asking about my Disney trip. I haven't gone there yet. I'm leaving for Disney World not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So suffice it to say, as far as my calendar's concerned, that entire Sunday to Sunday, that 8-day span, is going to be no streams as far as the schedule will say. I may live stream from Disney World here and there. No promises. No promises. I have to convince my wife. She doesn't like to be on camera. But if I can convince her, we'll do some Disney stream. But the video games will be paused. Hero-san. Take your money. Thank you so much for the resub. You're going 3 months strong at Tier 1, and I appreciate your support of the realm and the domain, and you remain an acolyte of the realm. Thank you, and thank you. Thanks, Gamers Uplink. This will be the first real vacation that I have had since I started streaming in January, so it should be good. And like I said, I'm gonna try to convince my wife, who's walking past me, but she's shaking her head right now without me even saying it, so it's not looking good. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. She's a very understanding, flexible person. She's giving me a thumbs down right now. Love you, honey. Julie PNW. Hey, how you doing? I did have a great week. Had a great week. Had a great day. Work actually was pretty productive today. I've been getting in, getting a lot more field time, we'll say, as opposed to being stuck behind my my desk, which is definitely good to get out there, because I have a lot of work to do to remove the pandemic 80 that I gained these last couple of years. So it's good to get out there and get mobile. Yeah, that'll work. We're not really into that the whole alcohol thing. I like wine. I like vodka too, but unless it's New Year's or a certain holiday, I don't really bother. But I hear you. But we're not really we're not drinkers. Adventure Josh strongly encourages us to prioritize enjoying the time over including us. But if you get bored at some point, have time to use it. Yes. I hear that. I appreciate that. We'll see what happens. Pretty sure that's how his name is pronounced, but he seems to have a lot of Dragon Girls as protagonists, which is awesome. Very cool. Pandemic 80, yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, Gamers Uplink. Maybe it's my Eastern European background that makes me like vodka. The only kind of hard liquor I like. I don't like any of the others. Story wants to know if I'm buying Genie Plus. I did buy Genie Plus. I'm trying to not think about all the changes that I don't like at Disney World, which is basically everything that they changed. So, I don't like that they eliminated Magical Express. I don't like that they haven't brought the dining plan back. I don't like that even with I don't like that they eliminated Fast Pass, brought in Genie Plus, but you still got to pay for Lightning Lane for some of the rides. What else do I like? Character meet and greets are not completely back yet. They're like half back. I don't like that you can only reserve restaurants 2 months in advance instead of 6 months. I'm sure there's more. Oh, what are you gonna do? I don't like change, chat. I like sameness. Hiro-san lived in vodka for 3 years. I got you. So many people talk about gaining weight during the pandemic, but yeah, Mother and Tyrus, you're not the only one. I forget I was talking to somebody else about this the other day, who also lost a lot of weight during the pandemic. It really depends on like what your patterns were before and after, and if you have like for example, I'm a stress eater. And when the pandemic was going on and I was stuck in my house, which is where all the bad food is that I tend to eat, unfortunately, because it's not so much, I do eat bad food too, but I eat a lot of food. I'm a quantity eater. So like the way I lose weight, Weight Watchers always worked really well for me, but I need to eat a lot of things. So I would just replace what those things were. So instead of like, chowing down on cereal, I'll chow down on bananas or raspberries or blueberries. I have to have a quantity of food. It's just how I've been my whole life, But if you put the right food in you, even if you're eating a quantity of it, you can control it and you can feel full. And it depends on which foods. Like, just eating, a sandwich full of, turkey is going to fill me up a lot more than eating like 3 cups of Cheerios. So it depends on what you put in there too. But, yeah, it's, so when the pandemic happened, I was stuck at home being a manager from my house, getting screamed at by all kinds of people and clients and customers. And so what did I do in between the phone calls and the laptop time? So I got some work to do. I got some weight to lose, but I'll do it. All right, it's time, chat. It's time. Story, where am I? Where am I right now, Story? You said I should wait to level 15 to level up. I mean, to promote, I should say. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I guess I'll try it one more go. I feel like we aggressed, right? Isn't that what happened? We did the battle, we got towards the end, but I lost a couple people. You suggested I keep leveling, so I aggressed, right? Pretty sure that's what happened? I don't know why. Oh, this is the push me around girl. Push. This is so rude. Please don't push me. I don't know why I did that. Alright, where we go? Do we need to buy inventories? Healing items? I mean, it looks like... yeah, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, we gotta buy stuff. I don't remember where the item shop is anymore. Oh, God. Story says feel free to level up if I want. As in promote. Thanks, Julie. It is a lifelong journey. I agree with you completely. That's the church. Oh, God, I can't remember. Is it one of these rooms, maybe? One of these is the weapon shop, and the other one's the item shop? Nope. Was a good thought, right? Oh, what, you think I'll get poisoned? Was I getting poisoned last turn? How don't I remember that? Yo, I don't know where the item shop is, Story. If you remember, tell me, please. I can't remember. Is it one of these? Why don't they label them? They need, like, signs that say... Like Shining Force 1 and 2. Oh, here we go. This must be it, right? Okay, there we go. We're good, Story. We're good. Okay, healing drop. Oh, we don't have any money. Why don't we have any money? What happened here? Hold on a minute. We just don't have any money. Oh, I guess we're buying items and weapons and stuff? Does that sound right to you? Let's go, give one of Haywards to somebody. Why does this not seem right to me? Do we really exhaust all our money, story? Is that where I left off? Oh, I was getting paralyzed. Oh, then... But I can't buy anything. I have nothing to buy. Alright, we're just gonna do this level. We might have to aggress again, but that's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's see. Is it this way? No, oh shoot. Equip check time. Yeah, you bought a 3,000. Oh, right. It was the ring. Chat. When we do Wizarding Weekends, the least favorite part of starting on Friday for me is always trying to remember what I did the last weekend. And we missed Sunday. By the way, I apologize. I wanted to do an extra day this week. I just couldn't fit it in. So I'm going to try to owe you one this coming week before Disney. I'm going to try really hard. Again, no promises, but I'll do my best. Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Alright, we're going to go the other way. Yeah, it's like the first, 20 minutes of the stream is spent me just remembering what I did the last time. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, by the way, chat. The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles... Shoot, we can't go that way? Where do I go, then? Damn it. The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, Shredder's Revenge, is freaking awesome. I'm getting worried here. What am I doing wrong? Is it this way? Oh, it's this way. Okay. So there's different areas you can leave. Okay, now we're good. But it's freaking awesome. I did the first 3 levels with my son. My son is 6 years old, and we had so much fun. It feels so much like the old arcade games, like the original TMNT for arcade and Turtles in Time. It's really freaking good. The gameplay's great, the graphics are awesome, the animations are great. There's so many different moves and combos you can do, and the soundtrack is so damn good. And then to cap it all off, I don't know if any of you are familiar with a lot of the .mu stuff that they're coming out with, like Sonic Mania a couple years ago, Streets of Rage 4, but the person that created the soundtracks for Sonic Mania, the DLC for Streets of Rage 4, and most of the music for Shredder's Revenge, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new game that just came out, is T. I want to say his name is pronounced Lopish. I think it's pronounced T. Lopish. It's not actually Lopez. That's a misnomer. But it's, yeah, what Julie just said. I think it's Portuguese, I believe, and I think it's Lopish. I think it's close to that. I think he introduces himself as Lopes. He did an interview about this, actually. But anyways, so he posted on Twitter about, the game is out and everything. And I replied to him just, I'm one of a gazillion people that's replying to him. And I was like, hey, man, just want to let you know, love the game. The soundtrack is kick-ass. Great job, man. Great job. And he replied back with, hey, I know you. And then he followed me. I was like, whoa, that is so cool. Like T. Lopish followed me. He only follows 300 people out of the 50,000 followers he has. I know. Zophar is amazed that someone's following him. Everyone, I'm nobody. I'm just a guy that made a website in the 90s with emulators. That's a guy that's content. That's music. That's art. So I worship him. He's amazing. And I just thought that was so damn cool that he not only acknowledged me, but then he followed me. So buy the game. It's well worth it. As is Sonic Mania, as is Streets of Rage 4. And you're probably wondering now, am I going to stream it? Eventually. Not now. I don't really... I noticed a trend on Twitch, which is that when a new game comes out, lots of people all stream it at once, which is cool because it's exciting, right? You want to play the game. But, I don't know. I feel like it would be better for me to stream that when there's less people streaming it. Does that make sense? When the... Because every game, no matter how awesome the game is, eventually the hype calms down. And that's when I think I'd like to stream that for all of you. So, we will eventually stream that, but not in the very beginning. Plus, another thing too is there's certain games that I want to not necessarily RPGs. I actually really enjoy playing them for the first time in front of all of you. But that kind of game, I want to play that one, get to know it first before I stream it, Yeah, there you go. Duke Donuts has it. Wait until the game is retro, at least 8 years, and then stream it. Everyone's got a different definition, too, of what retro is. Like, for me, we're going to start, by the way. For me, I would say everything from PS2 backwards, I personally would consider it retro. Anything from the Xbox 360 and PS3 era onwards, for me, is not. Because I think the modern era, and this is just me, everyone has different opinions, but at least right now, for me, the modern era I felt started with, like, Xbox Live, like that whole era of online gaming where it really got going, where you didn't need an adapter, you didn't dial into things, like, that was when it really began for me. And plus, if you think about it, if you look at the Xbox 360 and PS3 era stuff, and then fast forward to PS5 and Xbox One and all that, yeah, higher resolution, but it's not a big, it's not like the leap between 2D and 3D, and it's not like the leap between N64 and, say, and that's a bad example, it's not like the leap between the PlayStation and the Xbox 360. Like, it's just, it seems like less of a leap to me, so for me, that's where retro begins and ends. But, I mean, there's people that say if it came out after the Nintendo, it's not retro, and there's people that say the PS4 is retro, so, you know, what do I know? Oh, crap, you're right, Story. I'm already getting paralyzed here. I do know Harvest Moon, Duke Donuts. Tell me what blew your mind. Would you consider the game retro-inspired? Oh, for sure. And anything that feels retro-inspired to me, I absolutely would play on a stream. I mean, I play new games, too. Remember, I played Demon's Souls Remake for PS5, which came out, what, a year and a half ago? Not even? Like, I played Elden Ring, God help me, for like an hour, and then still sitting over there. So I play new games too, but retro is always been my true love, you know? Yeah, I feel like we're hitting a wall, like the difficulty curve really ramped up in this level story. I might want to promote after this romp. We're probably going to regress again. And you're right, I should have gotten some antidotes, but I don't have any. So we're going to have to use some healers to do so. Weird exceptions, though. Like, you don't consider System Shock 2 to be retro because it was so ahead of its time. Fair. Adventure Josh says not the leap from Atari 800 to Amiga. There you go. Duke Donuts was like, huh, I wonder if Harvest Moon felt retro at the time the Xbox 360 was released. Which, like, to you, SNES felt retro when the 360 was new. Well, like, when the N64 came out, Duke Donuts, I was absolutely like, do you remember when games were fun? Like the good old days? And literally, it's 1996. And I'm talking about the era between 1991 and 1994. Like, it was a long time ago. Because to my 16-year-old self, that was a long time. It's like, man, remember the good old days when we just had fun? I wrote a whole, I wrote an article called The Emulation Dream in the late 90s that was all about, like, going back to the past. It was, like, 2 years in the past. I don't know. So it's just funny how, like, perspective, like, it's all about, you know, relativity, we'll say. All about relativity. Horst. So check this out. Harvest Moon was released 8 years before the 360. Yes. We'll put Noon over here. Don Taris needs a heal. Can I just put him here and... Yeah, story, we're probably going to have to promote. Julie thinks that the commercialization of the industry is important to consider. I would agree with that too. Grunk is going to fall back to get healed. There we go. We'll start with an antidote. And we'll go... Hither.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Pigmata, awesome name by the way. Thank you so much for the subscription for 1 month at Tier 1. You are now an acolyte of the realm and the domain, and your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Ooh. That didn't hurt him as much as I thought it was going to. So Sierra Echo grabbed a burger for lunch and ordered 2 large fries on the side, and instead you got a bunch of little ones. I could go for some fries right now. Oh my god, Don Terrace, don't die on me, dude. So the 360 was released about 16 years ago. Oh yeah, Duke Donuts, it's like those memes where it's like what you think 10 years ago was and what 10 years ago actually was. and like it'll show like a picture of like Mario and Sonic, but then what it really was like the Xbox 360 era. I know, it's crazy. Like once you reach a certain point, I think like that's what is burned into your mind as a long time ago, and like doesn't matter how much time passes, it feels like the same amount of time. I know exactly what you mean. Mascarin is gonna cast. Oh no, don't cast a blaze. That's stupid. I think sleep works on him. Nah, let's do spark. The PS3, yep, 16 years ago. What's up, your mom? Good to see you. Children says when it was niche and there was more creativity. Oh, goodbye, Hellhound. That worked. Just enough. 23! And more creativity and risk-taking. Once it became tremendously lucrative, games became a lot more homogeneous. I agree with that. PS3 is the newest system you own except for the Switch. I own a PS5. Over here somewhere. Can you see it peeking out from under the Saturn? A big white monstrosity. Someone actually made it. I saw a meme online of when the PS5 was hard to find. It's still hard to find. Who am I kidding? But like, they said, here, I found your PS5, and they took 2 white pieces of paper, and then they put like a Linksys black router or a Netgear router in between them, taped it, and said, okay, here it is. It's a PlayStation 5. But that's what it looks like. It literally looks like a router sandwiched between 2 pieces of paper. I don't know what they were thinking with the design. I think the PS5 is a great system. I really do. But I don't know what they were thinking with the design. I think that was pretty bad. I don't like the design of it. At least aesthetically. What you think Zelda was 20 years ago, Link to the Past. What Zelda really was 20 years ago, Wind Waker. Exactly, yep, that's what I'm talking about. It's those kind of memes, 100%. Nothing like walking through a grocery store and enjoying the music to make you feel aged. Yeah, tell me about it. Khan to heal Dontaris. Yes, you are, of course, correct. Now, did Dontaris get, he did get paralyzed, but we can't worry about paralysis right now. We gotta heal.
Blessings are upon us.
Blessings upon us. Alright, we're still gonna have to deal with the... Ooh, nice experience. We're still gonna have to deal with unparalyzing him. Can Irene do it? We probably did that backwards. We should have healed with Irene, and we should have... Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have... He doesn't have Detox either, does he? No, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, that's fine. Well, I guess we will attack. Story does want a PS5. Want to play Horizon Forbidden West on it. I haven't seen that one. My favorite game on the PS5, and I don't really have many. I only have 4 of them. Here, let me really quickly show you what PS5 games I have. So, this is my favorite one. Demon's Souls Remake.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
G-Levy, brother of mine, you don't have to subscribe, but thank you so much for the subscription anyway. You are going 4 months strong at Tier 2. Appreciate you, G-Levy. Thank you so much, you acolyte of the realm, you. So this is my favorite one. I beat it thanks to Fightin' Cowboy from YouTube. I would never have made it through if it hadn't been for his amazing walkthroughs. Even still, this game is incredibly difficult. This took me like 9 months to beat, and lots of controller rage and throwing and... Well, you all know about Demon Rage. It's a redemption on here, so I don't need to say anything more about that. Who was on the other night where there was someone that... I can't remember who it was, but like when it played, they were like, wait a minute, Zophar, that's you screaming like a banshee in the video? I was like, yup. Hence the Zophar rage. Oh, a hype train is close, but we're 5 seconds away from it not being close. I missed that. Sorry, chat. And it's gone. My fault. This game is fun. Warhammer Chaos Bane. The best way I can describe it is a Diablo 3 clone. It's very similar, like that arcade style, romp through the dungeons, find treasure, yada yada, but with a Warhammer theme. If you're into Warhammer, or you're into Diablo, fun little game. I enjoyed it. I don't like this game. I regret buying it. It's a roller coaster simulator, but it's terrible with the PS5 controls. This is the kind of game, if you like it, you play on the PC. But it looked cool, so I was like, whatever, I'll buy it. That's my regret. And then this damn thing. I can't get past the opening part. I only played it for like a couple hours. Eventually, I'll probably watch a Fighting Cowboy walkthrough and then try it someday. Someday. Yeah, Warhammer's awesome, Mother and Paris. Sierra Echo remembers when you turned 40 and the classic rock station installed it as a favorite in your car radio. Yeah, that's when you know you've hit the midlife. You recently bought a manga that's only a few years older than you, and you were born in 1989. Well, that's okay. That's not old. You're not old, Mother and Paris. You're not retro. I'm retro. You're not retro yet. Yeah, I'm scrolling up here. Your mom says the first time you experienced that was "Is This Love" by Whitesnake. Yeah, it's always funny when you see how it all works out. When you see how everything you loved is now considered oldies. All right, let's have Eldar. What can Eldar do here? Can Eldar like do some damage to this Hellhound? The answer is no. No, he can't. Or no, she can't. Eventually, I'm going to refer to her as the her that she is. The female bird she is. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Is Sybil... Make sure Sybil's not paralyzed. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm really struggling with this level story. I think we need to start promoting people. Stu, we got a tornado. Goodbye, Hellhound. That didn't kill the Hellhound. But at least Eldar views us as a partner now. Pigmata hated the Souls games until your buddy queued up some 80s power ballads and walked you through the first one. Nice. Yeah, they're so hard. You're sorry to hear that your boyfriend is broke, Mother and Taris. Duke Donut says you've also been doing a gimmick you call the cutting edge of retro, which is like the nadir of nostalgia, the most contentious game to call retro, which is like Heavenly Sword on PS3. Oh yeah. Well, it's also like, so while I enjoyed Demon Souls immensely for PS5, even though I wanted to like break my TV screen, did that really need a remake? Like, I never played the original, but it was on PS3. Do you really need to remake games that are on PS3? Like, was it that, like, was it in that bad of a need of a remake is what I'm trying to say? Thank you so much, Sierra Echo, for redeeming the video of Demon Rage. That indeed is yours truly, Zophar, raging at the final battle in the Demon Souls remake. And the reason I was, yes, Pigmata, good ear. That was my dog Zoe, which we have an emote for actually, which this is an actual photo of her that I made into an emote. She's wearing a backwards 1950s era Phillies cap right there. Philadelphia Phillies, I'm from Philly. And that was her freaking out in the background, because I was freaking out. And she mirrors myself. The sounds of enjoyment, exactly. Well, the thing about that boss is, I don't want to get too spoilery here, but I have to explain to you why I was raging so hardcore. The final boss has this ridiculous move that I have never seen in any other video game, where if he gets you in this, like, it's like a blue magical light, he grabs you, and once he grabs you, he, like, stabs you, and you lose a level. A level. You lose a level. Imagine if I'm playing this game, and Horst gets attacked by one of the enemies, and he goes from level 2 to level 1. And then it happens again, and he goes down to, and you know, down and down and down. That's what the boss can do. The game is evil. The game's also always saving, so don't think that, like, as soon as you die, you can just hit reset. Nope. 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 Game keeps saving. There's none of that. No reloading. I mean, I guess I could have just hit reset real fast in the middle of it, but I don't know, like, how often it's saving, so I don't want to risk corrupting my data. So in that battle, I kept running away like a baby and kept healing myself, and then kept going back and making the same mistake over and over. He sucked 9 levels away from me. 9. That takes a long time in Demon Souls to get 9 levels, and he sucked them away from me in one battle. So that was why I was like, I reached a point in that battle where I was like, okay, I can't die. I have to win. Because if I don't win, I'm not going to be able to fight him again for a long time. I'm going to have to level back up because I don't have skill. And so you could probably beat Demon Souls with, like, being level 1, I guess, if you're incredibly skilled, like God skills. I can't do that, so I have to be high level. And so he literally had 1 hit left to go. And in, like, a lot of video games, that's all you need. You can do it. But in this game, the AI is very intelligent, I think. At least for me, because I suck. and it knows. And so, like, he saw me going in to try to do the finishing blow, and he just boom, 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 goodbye. That was horrible. I actually made a video on YouTube for anyone that... My YouTube channel sucks, just to be clear. I need to work on it. But on the YouTube channel, in the Nightbot announcement there, if you click on the YouTube channel and you go to Demon Souls, A Sword of 1,000 Deaths, I made like a little fun half-an-hour video of me trying to beat Demon Souls. And, you know, I spliced together some footage. It's a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it if you want to watch it, for those that haven't. So, anywho, I don't know where we should go right now. Let's look at the map. Does Horst have a hand axe now? I think we got him one. I'll take a look in a second. Hayward needs a heal. He's exposed. Okay. I think they decommissioned the servers as well. Oh, for Demon Souls? Okay, so maybe you're right. Maybe it was just more of like a lot of people haven't experienced it type thing. So let's remake it. I mean, the game's great. They did a night. The graphics especially look amazing. Duke Donuts wants to know if I'd like to be introduced to the Gold Box series of games based on AD&D First Edition. Sure. I wouldn't mind that at all. I'd probably suck at it. Like, I was absolutely horrible at the Baldur's Gate games, which were based on, what, either 2nd or 3rd edition, I think? But I would play it for sure. Alright, so you're asking Story if he has the hand axe. The answer is... yes. Yes, he does. They have all kinds of level drain? Oh, boy. Maybe not, then. No, I'm just kidding. I'd play him. I'd play him. Yeah, Duke, I just never seen that before in a video game that I had played before that point. So it was pretty, I wasn't prepared for it at all. Because what I did, you know how I mentioned I was watching the walkthroughs for Fighting Cowboy? I deliberately stopped watching the walkthroughs in the final part, that last level, because I wanted to, like, experience it firsthand, and I so regretted it. I so regretted it. Although, that's why you get such a natural reaction from me. Like, you know, because I wasn't anticipating... Well, that was... What you saw was my second attempt at fighting him. Because the first attempt, he sucked 1 level from me. Oh, Dontaris needs to unparalyze. I mean, I guess I could try to attack. Sometimes it works, right?
Prepare to die.
Oh, it worked! So weird how sometimes paralyze doesn't actually paralyze. You still have to finish Demon Souls? Oh, I'm sorry, Duke Donuts. I hope I didn't spoil it for you. I'm not going to tell you how I beat it. Don't watch the video. Don't watch the video. If you don't want to get spoiled, don't watch the video. Does Grunk want to use that right now? He can get healed by one of the healers. We're fine. So, Story, you were telling me that I should heal Hayward. Okay. But so does Grunk. Let's see who needs it more. Yeah, Hayward needs it more. You're right. Good call, Story. Good call. Horse level -1, 8-bit buffer flow, or horse level 99. Yeah, I wish. Is there a way to do that? I'll happily do that right now. It's not cheating if the game lets you do it, right? Shadow Dragon Breath. Baldur's Gate and IWD were 2nd edition. Oh, that was... These Hellhounds are vicious, man. You care very little about any kind of spoilers? Oh, well, in that case, watch away. Watch away! Alright, Mascarin, you're gonna do some Sparky Spark here. Also, don't forget knives and spears. Yeah, definitely gotta try to remember that. The Eldar's not doing anything for me, man. Like, he's just not... She's just not... See, I did it again. She doesn't seem to be able to do much more than 1 to everything. Like, look at this. She's just gonna do 1 twice. See? So what good is that? How does that help me? I don't know how to get her good if she's only ever doing 1 damage to everything. Irene can only heal, right? So, probably heal Gronk at this point. Because her attacks also aren't doing the whole time. Yeah, we just need to promote people, I think. The animation for the handheld. Oh yeah, look, I'll say that for a Sega Saturn game, the game looks great and it plays great. This needs a remake. Like, you want to talk about, like, a game that I think needs a remake badly? This game, I think, gets passed over because it came out on a system that was failing at the end of its life cycle, and people aren't paying attention to it anymore. And I really would love to see... Like, well, Sega owns the IP. They could do it. They just won't do it. I guess they figure that it's just not popular enough. Think Sybil can kill the Hellhound? Let's see what Sybil's attack is. Attack of 32. And the Hellhound has a defense of 24. She might or might not kill it. Is that worth it, taking the risk? We'll take a risk. We're probably aggressing anyway. It didn't work out, Chad. You'd say they're some of the very best PC RPGs from the 80s, the Gold Box games. Yeah, Duke Donuts, I wouldn't mind if you want to... Maybe tomorrow after I'm done work, if you want to stop in my Discord and chat with me, I appreciate it. We'll talk about it. If they'd only kept more of the source assets for the games that had pre-rendered characters, it would be so cool to get full 3D versions now that PCs and consoles can keep up. I hear that. Yeah, your mom, I have the same problem. Like, all the time I spend playing games, except for, like, when I was practicing Sonic 2 and TMNT today, is this, look, when you see me streaming. I work 50 to 60 hours a week, closer to 60 than 50 most weeks. So, like, the time I spend on the stream is most of my free time, and anything that's not me working or me streaming is time with my family. But, you know, I'm balancing it. I wish, like, I see, like, Rig with his 12-hour streams, and I'm like, man, I don't think I could ever go 12 hours, but I would love to, like, try to stream for, like, a longer period of time, you know? But I don't know how to fit it in. Like, I could probably do it on Mondays, but it would be during the day. Like, it would have to end by 5 o'clock. Would anybody watch a 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time stream? I don't know. But that's the only day I could see to do it. Because of my job. And Sundays I reserve during the day for family time. So yeah, we're basically doing our 16 to 20 hours a week of streaming at this point. Till I can figure out something else. But, you know, gotta make my living at my other job, my day job. This is my night. I don't consider this a job. This is my night hobby. Because this is a lot of fun. Duke Donuts almost exclusively plays games on stream. I would say I'm about 90% of the stuff I do is on stream. And the only stuff I've done off stream since I started streaming was TMNT and practicing the Sonic 2 level, because I was... For those of you that were on that Wednesday stream, I'm not gonna lie, I was really annoyed. Like, I was really disappointed in myself. I thought that maybe I could get to the end, and when I just failed again, I was like, damn it, like it's just, I should have practiced the level beforehand, so, you know. But you got to see my real reactions. So yes, your mom, what I am saying is, if you become a streamer, you will finally play games. That is correct. But you have to decide when you're gonna do it, and stick to it. But yes, absolutely, I am saying that. I'm actually saying that. I have played more games in the last 6 months than I played in the last 6 years, because of all of you. So thank you, Chad. I'm not just feeding you a line, that is 100% true. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. Let's put Obright here. Because there's still one Dwarfen warrior that draws breath. Boy, this battle is so slow going. Because I'm just taking my sweet old time. Antidote. Then Taris. You're gonna start streaming, says Mother and Taris, after you move in with your boyfriend, but no idea when that'll be. Well, I will happily watch your stream, Mother and Taris, whenever that is. I bet you that would be a lot of fun, that stream. I assume you would want to do retro? You don't have, by the way, you don't have to stream video games. Or you could stream just chatting sometimes. You could stream like, chats about manga, and there's all kinds of stuff. Like, I've seen cooking streams. I'd never do that because I can't cook. Although maybe that's a reason to do it, because it would be entertaining. You know, you all watching me burn the house down. But, you know. There's lots of stuff you can stream on Twitch. Twin Wave! G-Levy, I would totally watch that. By the way, G-Levy, I know you're coming over on Monday to help me out with some stuff for Zophar's Realm, we'll just say. Won't spoil that. But if you want, we can play... I know I just said we're going to wait for the hype to die down. But if you want, G-Levy, maybe we could do a quick Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge playthrough. Maybe. If you want. Let me know if you want to do that. I'd be down for that. Who needs healing? Obright could use a little heal. No, not really. Yeah, just Obright, really. Where's Obright at? Obright is... over here. Okay. So we'll do a level 1 heal. Give Obright some life. But yeah, Sports Talk Baseball is awesome. So I introduced my brother to the mister by bringing my mister over his house a few weeks ago. And we played like 2 hours of MLBPA Sports Talk Baseball for Sega Genesis, which was my favorite sports game of all time. I'm not a big sports game person, or a sports person for that matter, but that game was just so much fun. I don't know why. And the AI was like so broken. You could do stupid stuff like a pitcher. I don't remember his first name, but his last name is Gott. G-O-T-T. I think he might have been on the Dodgers. He's a pitcher that had a record of 500. 2 at-bats, 1 hit. Well, of course, he only was at bat twice. But the game just sees 500, and so literally, almost every damn time he'd be up, he'd get a base hit. So I would have my pitcher with 2 at-bats constantly pitch it and like get people in on runs and stuff, like RBIs. It's so funny. The game's so broken, but it's so much fun. Mel Paminian says Twitch channel you'd watch a lot was a homebrew channel where we make something each week based on chat suggestions. Oh, that's cool. Well, I can't make anything except the kind of stuff they made in Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. You ever see that show? That special where they make pretzel rods, toast, jelly beans, and what was the fourth thing? Popcorn. I can do all of that, and I can also make soup from a can. Oh, I can do eggs. I can make eggs from scratch. That's the only thing I can like really make from scratch. That's it. Can't do anything else. Don't ask me to make meats. Unless you want super, super bleeding rare steaks, then sure. Because that's what I end up doing, because I don't want to burn them and make them disgusting. Yes, the actual egg, as in, like, I'll take the eggs out of the carton, I crack them, I whip them, pop them in the pan, I do my thing. I can do that. I can actually do that. My grandpa taught me that when I was 6. That's all I know how to do, bro. Like, actual cooking. Nothing else. Everything else is can, microwave, make a sandwich, like that kind of stuff. Alright, Eldar, you go here. We gotta accelerate this chat. We're not making a lot of progress here. Or maybe we're making a ton of progress, because I'm enjoying the chat. I'm not really fighting a lot of enemies. But we're getting in some good chat. You like Baseball Stars 2 on Neo Geo? That was a fun one. I never owned a Neo Geo, but I may or may not have played emulated versions of it. Julie, you'd be more interested in streaming your console repair mods if you had the attention span for it. I hear that. You had a lot of fun with the Mutant League games. Oh, what was the one... You ever play Pigskin Foot Brawl? That one was really fun. From Razorsoft, I think. I liked that one. And, like, you would basically attack each other with weapons while throwing the football. Like, that was a fun one. Yes, I did lose to both you and your 9-year-old. It is all true. I didn't say I was good at it. Your mom says I can lay an egg. Julie thinks eggs are hard? I don't know. I never found them hard. Oh, well, they're literally hard. But I don't know why, but I'm pretty good with eggs. G-Labby, would you agree I'm pretty good with eggs? Discussing Zophar's egg laying is forbidden. We should have a cook-off? Yeah, okay. I wouldn't want to cook in your house, G-Labby. I would do that at my house, where I know that I can screw everything up and I won't get yelled at by anybody. Story says I could have attacked with Sybil by equipping her spear. Oops! See, it's because the chat's so awesome. I'm not paying attention. Here, just for you. I'm going to attack with Obright with the hand axe so he can get some levels. There, watch this. What's up, Rig? Retro Island Gaming. How are you doing, everybody? If you don't already follow Mr. Andrew, the rig, the man, the myth, the legend, you need to do that. He's freaking awesome. Great retro streamer. Very inspiring. One day, maybe I'll be able to do 1/4 of the amount of streaming that he does. Maybe. If I quit my job. But here's a clip. Let's see what the clip roulette finds for us tonight.
That's my dad!
My name is Hub.
You know what, Rig? I think you need one more shout out. That one got cut off. You get one more on the house. Oh, here we are.
It's the sequel. Oh, okay, okay. I hope. What the fuck? What the fuck? No! No!
I've seen this
fucking
clip before.
gazer
This
out of
one's a
the
good
blue.
one.
What in the what?
I love the
I don't know
Rig.
when I saved it. I didn't get a chance to to do anything. It just fucking killed me.
That's where That's My Dad came from, I figured.
It fucking sucks. It sucks. It's bullshit.
That's awesome. Rig, how is Shining Force CD going so far? The last time I saw you streaming the other day, you were playing CD. That was the first Sega CD game you ever streamed, right? Let's put Horst... You know what? I want Horst to attack close. Because he's very strong. Oh, it's only an extra 1. We'll still do it. I think you should be able to do at least 12 damage here. 11. Yeah, close. There, Happy Gilmore, yeah. What's up, things of your mind? Yes, the jankiness of Ultima 9. If I put Noon right up on the dude, yeah, we should be able to do 12 damage from a freeze level 2. Yeah, Rig, it's weird. I don't want to hate on it. It is a great game compared to many, many other RPGs out there. But compared to the Genesis Shining Forces, for me, the thing that makes me like it not as much is the town thing. I know that sounds so medial, but for me, I have this affinity. Like, if I'm playing an RPG, I gotta be able to wander around in a town. There don't have to be a ton of towns. Fire Emblem Three Houses really only has one, which is the monastery in the middle of the map. But, like, just there's something about wandering around, talking to people, going in a shop. Even when I get frustrated that I can't find stuff, like, it's fun. Shining Force CD just eliminates all of that. Grunt Guru says, is this still the tutorial? When you're watching a Zophar stream, Grunt Guru, everything is a tutorial. We never get out of the tutorial stage. But Rig, by the way, Grunt Guru is another awesome retro streamer who, if you don't already follow, you need to follow him. I hope you're having a great, I would say night, but it's probably day where you are, right, Grunt Guru? So I hope you're having a great day.
Isn't that the guy that you... No, that's the lieutenant. Then...
But yes, Julie, CD is a port of the Game Gear game, so it's the first two. The first one was only released in Japan. The second one was released here, which was Shining Force Sword of Hagia, which is a fun Game Gear game. And then what they did is they took both of those and they, gave it a CD soundtrack. They gave it a graphical upgrade, and then they added on 2 more chapters at the end of those 2 scenarios. We'll say it's fun. The game is fun, and it's very long. There's a lot of game to be had. It's just, I was sad that there were no towns. I know it's a minor gripe, but like if there was no Shining Force 1 and 2, Shining Force CD I would give it A+++. But because I liked 1 and 2 better, I give Shining Force C a solid B+. That's what I give Shining Force CD. I don't give this one any grade yet because I haven't beaten it, so the jury is still out on where I would rank this. I'm still thinking about it. Still on book 1. You think you waited too long to promote? Yeah, Rig, I was gonna say, like, I know, like, story likes, and a lot of people like story, they like to promote late, but I think I need to promote now. Like, I think when I'm done this battle, whether I aggress or I successfully complete it, I'm gonna promote everybody. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that. My gut is telling me to do that, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can have Dan Towers take this kill.
Prepare to die.
Prepare to die! We want a super strong, healthy Dan Towers at all times. You'll probably play the originals once you get around to fixing your Game Gear. Yeah, I actually need to keep forgetting to do this. I have somewhere, I don't even know where the heck I put it, but somewhere in this room I have my Game Gear, It doesn't work anymore? Hold on one second, chat. Because I found, my brother actually, G Levy, found my Game Gear games for me. Let me see if I have it in here. No, I must have it up in the attic. I must have put it in the attic. But, G Levy, I found my my wife's Game Gear that might actually work. So, I don't know what that means for the stream. If I was going to stream Game Gear games, I'd just use the Mister. But, I'll show it off one of these days. I'll see if it works. And you can actually see a Game Gear that still works on stream. Briefly. Rare hand axe counter. Yeah, when does that ever happen, Story? You didn't realize how short the CD books were? But when you add them all together, the 4 different scenarios, it adds up to, one big game. It's the joy of playing it for the first time can make all the mistakes. Exactly. Like, I'm making so many mistakes in Shining Force 3, even though I have, like, the epic frequently asked questions here in Story. But that's okay. Hold on a minute here. I gotta refocus myself, chat. Apologies. Oh, okay. Here's another weird thing about me. I have to orient the map the way that it really is, or else I get really thrown off. So, like... 1, 2... I know that when we start moving forward, more enemies are going to pop up. So, I mean, I guess we'll just kind of do that. Anybody need a healy-heal? Yep. Grunk. Hers doesn't either? Oh, really, G Levy? It's the same problem? Well, what about just putting batteries in it? Did you try it with batteries? Efrimi says he heard there's 3 episodes. Yeah, I was going to mention that. The 3rd episode came out in 95, after Shining Force CD came out in 94, so the game didn't exist for them to put it on CD, and that one's called Final Conflict. There's a fan translation that I was briefly maybe playing on the Mister, just like watching the intro, and it has, I don't know if I want to spoil. Well, it's in the intro. The original, okay, so I'll say this. If you don't want to hear what I'm about to say about Final Conflict, pause or like mute me or something. I'm going to talk about it real fast. Okay, here it is. In Shining Force 1, for those of you that beat that game, you remember how the main character is at the end, and he's like, you find him, and it's like, oh wow, he's still alive. Shining Force Final Conflict shows you what happened to him. Looks interesting. I'd play it. Yes, Retro Island Gaming. That's exactly what we were talking about. So, I really want to stream that. But I'm dying to know like what they do with that main character, with Max, you know? But as far as me streaming Shining Force CD, maybe one day? I played that game many times as a kid. So maybe one of these days I'll stream it. Not for a while, especially Rig, you're streaming it right now, so I'll let a lot of time pass on that one. You can carry the torch of CD for us. Carrying the torch. Do 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 do. Who needs healing? Anybody else? Albright could use a little heal. No, not much. Alright, so I mean, we'll just kind of do this. G-Levy tried everything. Mine at least turns on but goes white. Yeah, I saw what you were talking about with mine. When I got it home the other week, it's the screen is busted. It's done. But what does my wife's do? Hers won't even turn on, and you tried batteries? That sucks. Game Boys hold up years and years later. I guess the Game Gears just weren't made as sturdy. You just ordered Anne's Hot Wizards in your area. Wait, there's a Hot Wizards in your area t-shirt? No. Are you seriously, Things in Your Mind? Can you put a link to that in here? Although I was gonna say if I buy it, I probably can't wear that to Disney World. I don't think they let me wear that. Julie's gonna put an IPS screen, lithium battery, and probably an audio amp and mirrors. That's cool. Just waiting for the screens to come back in stock. Ann's Dank Shop. Ann K's Dank Shop, is that what it's called? Ann K's Dank Shop. Or is, oh, okay. Is it Ann K on Twitter? Shop, dark, is it this one? Is it darksign dot, yeah, there it is. Hot Wizards in your area. Oh, that's great. Oh my god. Oh, man. That's so awesome. I don't think it would be in my size, though. Let's see. What sizes does it come in? Do you want to, chat, do you want to see this real quick? Here, hold on. I know this is so off the beaten path. Give me a second here. Hold, please. Let's see here. So here it is. Hot Wizards in your area. See my orb. Click here. It's so damn cool. Look at this. Where do I find the hot wizards in my area dying to meet me? Well, if you're looking for the hottest wizards in your area, then you'll want to check out Retro Island Gaming. Oh my god. Oh, I need this shirt in my life. Yeah, I might have to buy that, chat, just to be clear. Anyways. Back to the game. Back to the game. So cool. Hot wizards in your area. Sorry, Rig, I don't mean to be stealing your meme. That's a Rig thing, everybody. It's Rig's world. We're just living in it. It's your turn, Invasion Force. Break Grunk's army into pieces before they get anywhere near storage. Zophar says the graphics straight out of the Golden Sun series. Yes, you are like the 78th person to bring that up. I've never played Golden Sun, but I feel like I need to. I think Zophar, the reason why is because it's the same team that made it from Camelot. So I think they just took a lot of the ideas from this and applied it to that. What year did Golden Sun come out, do you know? Is this a... How do we... Can I get to him? I feel like I can't get there. Nah, we can't get there. Alright, that's fine. Oh, coming after Grunk. Coming at my collar. Damn, 12 damage? They are strong. Very strong. 2001, 3 years after this, that makes sense. Oh, Hyper Z. Good to see you, my friend. Haven't seen you in a while. Chat, let me ask you all a question. I have a question. Hyper Z's presence here reminds me to ask this. Well, first we're going to equip something. So Hyper Z's made a suggestion. I want to see how you all feel about it. Hyper Z has suggested that I add some kind of cheer that has something to do with Mortal Kombat and dancing. I don't know yet if I want to do it. Would you have any interest in a cheer that, kind of like what I do with the Picard song cheer, or the Hey Yay 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 one, but with Mortal Kombat music? Or do you have any interest in that? I wonder if we should put that to a poll. Let me wink. Yeah, he's referring to South Park. For those that are not South Park fans, that's what Hyper's talking about. That would be Liu Kang's friendship in MK2. Friendship, friendship. We should be able to kill this dude. Wait, what do you mean there's no target? He's literally right there. Okay, can someone explain that to me? What's going on? Oh, I'm attacking myself. That's Horst. Am I ever going to remember what Horst looks like? Jeez. Use something with the toasty bit. See, Hyper Z is looking for a very specific sound. The do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm just worried that's a very DMCA-able tune. And I'd want to be very careful about utilizing any part of that. So that's why I'm very hesitant to do it. Quit hitting yourself, Zophar. Quit hitting yourself. So I'd like feedback on that. Because Hyper Z is not wrong. It would be, I think it would be entertaining. But I just don't want to create any bad kind of scenario, you know? Dude, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. The trees! The trees! The trees! Thank you, Shorai, for redeeming the video of the trees, the trees, the trees. Healy heel on Grunk. Hyper Z, are you still here, or did you disappear on us again? Hyper Z does that. He'll pop in and then kind of disappear. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with Loki. But I do love Hyper Z's feedback. For those that don't know, Hyper Z, when I first started streaming in January, really walked me through a lot of the ins and outs of Twitch, so I really appreciate you for that, Hyper Z. You did good. That's too close. I'm learning my lesson from last time. Last time we kind of rushed up there, and they slaughtered some of us. Yeah, Hyper Z, I know you pasted that one. Let me ask you this, Hyper Z. Damn. Hold on one second here. Don't want to lose Sybil already. Hyper Z.
Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so.
Things of Your Mind cheered 200 bits. Get some Cap JP up on there.
Things of Your Mind, thank you so much for the 200-bit cheer of the Picard song. By the way, for those who are into Star Trek, if you have not watched Season 2 of Picard, I recommend you do. No, it's not perfect. Nothing ever is. But damn good series, damn good story. We all need more Patrick Stewart in our lives, in this Zophar's opinion. I think we are going to put Albright right there. And I think we're going to put Horst here and equip him with the hand axe. And boom. Yes, Adventure Josh, I would agree with that. This is the tricky thing is, like, if you really get down to it with Twitch, there's so much of what a lot of us do that if a game company really wanted to, like, you know, I don't want to go deep into this on stream, but, like, you could make a case for any of that stuff. So, you know, it's more of like a what is more likely, what is less likely. Yeah, it's true. Like, I could sit here and never have any music on stream ever unless I composed it, and I could mute all of the game soundtracks. Because technically, what if Sega decided they wanted to sell the Shining Force 3 soundtrack on Apple Music or iTunes? They could do that, right? They could do that. This is how music games get DMCA'd. So it's like, this is one of those things, like, and that's why, like, I think YouTube has it figured out. Because with YouTube, if it sees something that is, you know, owned by someone else, you just can't monetize it. You can have it up there, Twitch can't monetize it. You don't have to worry about, you know, as much about strikes. Because the algorithm generally will catch that stuff and tell you, hey, this is owned by such and such. You know, they're gonna, you know, can't monetize it. Or maybe you can monetize it, but then there's gonna be ads. Like, you know, I don't think that Twitch is as far along as the journey as YouTube is right now. So that's why, like, when it comes, ooh, there we go. Level 13 for Dun Tower. So when it comes to, like, the Mortal Kombat song, the do, like that isn't actively sold to this day. Like, no one is selling the remix of Hey, yeah. Like, no one's selling that. There's an original song that's being sold, but then you get into, again, like, what covers versus non-covers, what do you have permission? Is it a parody? Are you reviewing it? Like, you get so deep in the weeds with all that stuff. So, and for all those reasons, this is why, like, I don't feel, at the moment, great about that one, because I feel like that is inviting a strike. Even a cover of that could invite a strike if said cover gets recognized by someone that owns some part of that song. So, oh my god, the weeds! She's Levy's right, we are so in the weeds right now. We are so in the weeds. So that's all. I'm just floating that out there. We'll see. Zophar with an electric guitar playing the game soundtrack while playing the game. Well, that's a way around it, right? If you do your own cover version. Game playthroughs are quite legally defensible. You can point you to detail. Well, Adventure Josh, you could point it to detail all you want, but if Twitch does a strike, Twitch does a strike. Maybe legally I never, you know, I don't go to a court of law about it, but do I want to mess with that? Do I want to, like, stand on principle and then end up with no channel? But legally I'm right? Like, no. Nope. And that's the other thing, chat. There are companies that bank on that stuff. But again, at the end of the day, their IP is their IP, and an artist has the right to their content, you know? So it's a very slippery thing. A very slippery slope. So I just try to just be mindful of that stuff when I'm streaming. But yeah, you're right. Technically, you just gotta trust it with Grunk and someone else. Yes. I'll do my best to let nobody die. Oh, 22 damage to the face! Hyper Z, that is true what you just said. I do know that. The strikes come from third parties, but it only takes one third party one time and it's a strike. Twitch will mute you now, though, if the algorithm catches it. I actually got muted 2 times. I beat Dracula Unleashed on stream a month or so ago, if you remember, chat, and I went to the bathroom when the end credits were rolling, and Carmina Burana was in it. You know, the Oh Fortuna, that song. And that, they are constantly going after people for that song. Years later, it's a very popular song. It's in a lot of movie trailers. Even though it was made, like, God, almost over half a century ago. So, I mean, now, that's just a mute. That wasn't them going, and so since Twitch muted it, there's nothing to strike anymore. If third party were to watch that VOD, it wouldn't be there anymore, the music. But again, this is the question you have to ask yourself, like, how much do I want to mess with that, and, you know, all of that. Irene's going to take the kill here. The trouble with commercial music is not that it is commercial, but it has clear existing licensing terms that game buyers aren't party to. The situation doesn't exist for game music. Alright, well, so riddle me this adventure, Josh. Square puts a lot of their music on iTunes. What's stopping Square from saying, well, you're playing Final Fantasy VII, and it's playing the bomb mission music. It's clearly playing on stream. And the streamer's not talking a ton over it. He's really engaged with the game. We're gonna say, you know, we have a copyright case on our hands. Twitch, take this video down. Zophar's channel is playing our music, which is clearly copyrighted by us. We have it for sale on iTunes. We're actively trying to commercialize it, and, like, why not? Why couldn't they do that? That's what I think a lot of people miss. Like, assumptions are being made, but who's testing it? Like, has someone gone to court to fight a strike? Like, who does that? Which streamer did that? Introduce me to them. You see that this is the whole the whole gray thing. This is like, you don't know. You don't really know. And do you wanna go down that? Yeah, things in your mind's like, whoa, BRB, applying for law school. By the way, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know these things. And look, I'll say one more thing here, chat, and then I promise we'll get out of the weeds. Although this is interesting conversation. When I ran Zophar's domain, there were some questionable things, right? Like, there was a question back then of is emulation legal, not legal? Clearly it is. The distribution of commercial games is not. The weeds, the weeds, the weeds, We're still in the weeds, Milk Mini. We're still in the weeds. But there were certain things I just stayed away from. Back then, copying devices were kind of popular. Copying games, that's how every ROM you see on the internet came from a copying device. Like, that's how you got them. I would not allow us to advertise them. We would entered into no contract to sell them. We did not report news on them. We stayed totally away. The bees! Just like that. Unlike an emulator, like the question of a copier, it only has one purpose: copy a commercial game. And to do that, you had to break the protection on systems. So I stayed away from it. I didn't want to deal with it. The entire 4 years I ran Zophar's domain, no problems. No one ever came after, no one ever attempted to sue, no one ever had a legal anything. Because I kept away from all that stuff. Now I'm going deep here. I promise we're gonna get back to the game after I explain this part. As soon as I left Zophar's domain, I transferred it over to a person we're not going to go into right now on this channel.
Oh my god. The weeds! The weeds! The weeds!
Everyone is like, you're getting in the weeds, Zophar. Stop it. I can't. I gotta finish it.
The trees! The trees! The trees!
So we got the bees, we got the weeds, and we got the trees. That's the trifecta. Your mom. Hold on. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's funny you say that. Not 6 months after I transferred that site over to this individual, who is not the current owner, by the way, he went and started selling copying devices on Zophar's domain. Within 2 months, Nintendo went after Zophar's domain. Who knew that? Anybody knew that? This is why I don't talk about it. So, I'm not saying I'm a lawyer, but I have a I have a good read on what is more likely to be targeted, and that always bothered the hell out of me. Yep, that always, the only time in all of Zophar's domain history that any game company ever went after Zophar's domain for anything was Nintendo, that I'm aware of. For that. Not during my tenure. So, that all being said, everything you said might be totally true about what is and isn't legal. I will tell you that I feel great dancing to hey, yay, yay, hey, yay. I don't think anyone's coming after us for that.
Now we know.
I don't
And
feel...
knowing is half the battle.
I'm not feeling as great about the Mortal Kombat music that's super popular, still sells on iTunes, you still hear it. They just used a piece of it in the new Mortal Kombat movie that came out last year. So, that is why I haven't done it yet. And now you know. And I'm done with all of that. So, back out of the weeds, back into Shining Force 3. We gotta kill some dudes. We gotta look at maps. We gotta cast some spells. We're gonna do all the things. We're gonna do all the things. We're gonna do all the things. Grunk needs healing. Grunk needs unparalysis. So here's Khan. There's Grunk. Can't get there. That's unfortunate. I hope he survives. Let's see. Sybil could either attack somebody, or Sybil could try to heal Grunk. Does Sybil have anything with which to heal him? Sybil has healing, yes. Alright, I think it would behoove us to just have Sybil heal Grunk. I think that's the right move. Nintendo on the verge of just going after people who might do something at this point. Yeah, exactly. Pays to avoid hassle. That is my stance. That is my stance. Why gamble with it, you know? It's not like a, ooh, let me kill this enemy. Oops, I died. I guess I'm rebooting. No, it's, let me put this song on here. Oops, I got a copyright strike. Oh well, there's no oh well. You got a strike. Like, it's a big deal. She can also use the Protect Ring for heal level 2. Oh, good to know, story. Appreciate that knowledge. Have to remember that. Alright, Horst. If Horst comes in here and goes after the Hellhound. And look, at the end of the day, you know, I know we give Nintendo a lot of flack. I think like the whole community does sometimes. But, I mean, they did create some amazing IPs. I mean, you gotta give credit. They have the right to protect it as they're going to. Like, they have the right, whether we like it or not, you know? So, I just do my best to, you know, stay away from the likely hassle, as you say. And that's what I try to do. There you go, Julie. Wow. We are bewaring some Arctic Blast. Look at that. Horst now views him as a partner. Noon became level 4. That's some good-ish. Some good-ish. Alright, we don't want to drop anything for the Angel's Wing. The Angel's Wing is a useless item. It was good in Shining in the Darkness. It does nothing in this game, in my opinion. Yep, from the Switch eShop. I'm not liking this, I'm not liking this, I'm not liking this! Holy crap, chat. 15 damage to the face! And 14 damage to the face! Oh my god, this is not good. And 12 damage to the face! Jesus Christ, 15 damage to the face. That's what we get for being clumped up and no one paying attention. None of my team was paying attention. Okay, well... let's try to expire this mage. That didn't work. That was a nice level up for Noon. And then we proceeded to get stomped. Well, I think we gotta get some healing in there for Grunk. But we also need to get paralysis off of him. So I'm thinking we do antidote on him first, and then we have anybody heal him. I think that's a good call. So yeah, that was us in the weeds. Sonic Wave! We probably could have done Dagger there. Oh well. We'll do it next time. We gotta do some healing next. We're actually in good position compared to last time, aren't we, Story? By this point, I think we had lost at least one character, maybe 2. But right now, we haven't lost anybody. So we can probably beat this battle. But I think before we do the next battle, we're gonna go get some promotions. I think that makes sense. We'll do a heal drop on herself. Alright, we have Irene here. Let's see. Who needs a heal? Any heals? Sybil needs a heal. Let's heal Sybil. We learned the special bullet heal. It's so odd in this game how the specials, like, you don't have control over them. You just kind of have to hope that they, you know, get pulled off. Still not used to that. It's like, I want to cast it. I want to, like, cast them myself. Yeah, Horst needs one. I'm also not good at knowing when you're standing next to somebody. Like, I keep making that mistake.
Blessings are upon us.
The boss is really tough here. Khan just became level 10. There we go. You're worried because you're seeing how some of them are just, like, not doing a whole lot of damage to, like, the Hellhounds and the Hydras, and you're thinking, how am I going to do any damage to the boss? Yeah, that is a concern. Let's see what we got up here. Not worried about the Wing Knight. Not worried about the Direwolf. High Priest. Nah, let me look at him. Nah, I'm not worried about him. We're going to look at him in a second. Alright, so let's see. He's got an attack of 36, which is strong. 80 hit points. His defense of 26 is a little concerning, but I mean, it's not that much more than the others. I mean, more than him, but like, we just got to be careful who we send up there is all, I think. Hopefully we can lure some of them out. You worried about taking damage from boss with his critical? Well, we might just have to accept some of us are gonna die. Misa gonna die? There's only 5 of them left. And you know what? I'm not as worried. I'm just gonna be very careful. We'll just kind of like step gingerly. Who else needs healing at this point? Grunk needs healing. Noon, 5 hit points. Nah. So really, it's just Grunk. We'll put Noon down here. We'll move Dontaris up 1. Grunk will self-heal. Do we need to self-heal? Nah, I'll just put Grunk down here. And I'll have a healer in here. Yeah, this is better. There we go. Never! Story will not accept death as an option. Things of Your Mind says you were looking into how to do the VTuber thing. Oh yeah, we were talking about that a few streams ago. It seems easy to use, but a pain to actually create the VTube character. Yeah, and this is the problem. I don't have any artistic talent whatsoever. 0. None. So, I'm happy to pay someone that has the, you know, the ability, if someone is so inclined, but I myself don't have the ability to do it. I make no secret of what I can and can't do, what I'm good at, what I'm not, and that is squarely in the realm of I'm not good at it. Masculine can go up here now, I think. We're gonna do a savey save as well. We will move Irene over here. I'm not moving Eldar. Alright, we're drawing some blood on the priest. Check your defense for characters. Put the highest in front. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, and he fell asleep. Alright, so let's see. Let's, the easiest way to do this, I think, is to go to status. And let's look here. Alright, well, Dantaris is a, you know, duh, of course. Noon has really high defense for a mage. That's surprising. Horst, that's expected. An Obrate, maybe? I don't like the idea of putting Grunk in front. He's the main character. If he dies, we're sunk. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But Dontaris, sure. Obrate, sure. Noon, I guess. And Horst. Everybody else will kind of stay back. Oh, is he on the move? No, he was thinking. High Priest woke up. Alright, so Obrate can come here. Actually, Obrate can come here. Right? And we can attack that Iron Hand Axe. Which is actually stronger than the other one. Probably because of the level. Oh, you missed! Why did you do that? Things of Your Mind, you'll see if you can give it a shot. You like having a small project. Oh, okay. I appreciate Things of Your Mind. Nothing is expected. If you're able to do it, awesome. If not, that's totally fine. I appreciate your gesture. Alright, Horst will attack from here. Yeah, why is that story? How did that happen? With that defense on Noon. Did we just get, like, really lucky? I didn't use anything on him, like, that I know of. You know, we don't need that. We can probably do a... Freeze level 1 should be able to take him out, right? That should be able to do 12.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
He was asleep and he snapped awake as soon as his turn came up. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't matter, he's dead now. He dead. He's so dead. Carrying too much already. What will you drop with the fairy powder? We'll drop the medical aid. And we'll do a nice little savey save. And we'll continue the game. And we'll look at the map. It's just the 4 of them now. Got the... By the way, this looks nothing like a wolf. Does this look like a wolf to you? Looks like an archer. Horse commander, bear soldier. Alright, Don Taris. I feel like if I move him here, we're inviting them to crush. So I'm going to move him here. We're going to put Grunk here. Does Grace need to heal anybody? I think we're all full up except for Noon, right? And anyone that just gained a level, obviously. I don't know if I want Grace to heal Noon. Let's put Grace over here. Going after Grunk. Yes, made from only the finest ground berries. Ooh, that's dark. That's so dark, Sierra Echo. I love it. Do do do. Do 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 do. Wow 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 wow. Yeah, Noon is really defensive. It's really weird. Alright, this is dangerous what I'm doing here. But I feel like we gotta get rid of this dire wolf quickly. While he's in our range. Right, 18 damage to the face. He's like, Wilbur. Is this the moment we want to heal Noon? This might be it. But what else is she gonna do? Yeah, let's heal Noon now. Tinkerbell was a true monster. I'm gonna be seeing Tinkerbell in like 10 days, 9 days, whatever it is. Well, I don't actually know if I'm gonna be seeing Tinkerbell up close. I don't know if Tinkerbell is even going to be a part of the meet and greets at the character stuff. How different Disney World is now. But in any case, case in point, ground up fairies. Yummy yummy. Grunk needs a heal. Grunk is not close enough to be healed. Yes, he is. Alright, last heal from Khan! Do, 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 do. Sounds like a line from Gravity Falls. Haven't any experience with that one. Alright, I think we're doing just fine. You still worried, Story? I'm not that worried. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. What's the Dire Wolf's defense? Let's see. 23. 27. I mean, I guess we could. We might be able to chop off 4 hit points. Yep, 4 hit points. Enough for a freeze to take him out. Oh no! Ouch. Oh god. Well, I guess we're locked in now. Great fun to watch and wonder how did this get made for kids. 26 and what was 32? I think the heal might, well, meh. Oh god, it's so hard to see what's going on here. Do, do, do. Damn it. We need a spell and we need it fast. Hayward! Sybil tends to crit a lot? Okay. Oh, Hayward becomes level 13! Oh no! I didn't think that soldier was gonna go next. This is gonna hurt! God damn it. Alright, hold on, let me think about this for a second. It's just them, right? It's just the 3 of them. I wish I could, like... God, it's all jumbly. Alright, he hasn't been touched yet. We're not going after the boss just yet. Where's the 3rd dude? Somewhere in here is the 3rd dude. He's right here. Alright. No, that's Force. Wait a minute. Where? Oh, he's over here. There. No, that's the Force Commander. Force Commander, Bear Soldier. Where's the third dude? What am I missing here? Hold on. Am I looking at this wrong? There's 3 of them, but where the heck are they? 1, 2. Where's the other dude? Why am I not seeing this dude? That's the Force Commander. That's the Bear Soldier. Oh, it's the Wing Knight. I keep looking at the Wing Knight thinking that that's my guy. Yeah, thank you, Stuart. You got it. So, the Wing Knight, we can probably... Yeah, we can do this. This should take a good chunk of them out. Yep, that's half his hit points right there. Alright. Can Horst finish him? What is Horst equipped with? Let's see. Let's put the mace on for maximum hittage. Hopefully this takes him out. Yeah! Alright, Noon will come... Let's see. Maybe Noon should use the last of himself on the Force Commander.
Spirits, help me.
Spirits, help me. I'm the worst voice actor in the world. There we go. 18 to the face. Yeah, I feel like the mages now should be predominantly centered on him. Dontaris definitely wants to attack. Alright, now, we gotta talk about healing. At this time, Hayward badly needs to be healed. But so does Eldar, but Eldar honestly is not as valuable. I think it's better to heal Hayward, honestly. Where's Hayward at? Right there. Yeah, we're gonna heal Hayward. I mean, I'm trying to not let anybody die, Story, but if someone's gonna die, let it be Eldar. I'm not a fan of him. Her. Did it again. Sorry. I will eventually refer to Eldar by the proper way. Keep forgetting. Alright, Grunk is not gonna mess with the boss right now. Grunk's gonna go after this Bear Soldier. Level 13! That was a good one. Mascarin, okay. Mascarin is going to do the last blaze. Well, wait a minute. Would it be better to do this? Probably better to do this. This will maximize her attack. This will do at least 10 damage, I think. Yep, 14. Alright, Khan is out of healage. But Khan does have healing drops, so now we will use a drop and we will save Eldar. Just for Story. Try Sleep. Story, you really think I'm gonna lose characters? We might not. I think we're doing great. I think I got the boss exactly where I want him. Got a little savey save going on here. And the only ones left are the boss and the stupid Bear Soldier. Alright, I think everyone's got full health now. I mean, 1 hit point for Grunk, 1 hit point for Dontaris, that doesn't really count. 1 hit point for Irene, it's all because they're gaining levels. Yeah, everyone's basically full health. Alright, so we'll put her. We'll put Irene right here and do like 4 or 5 damage to this thing. Bullet heal! Very nice! Holy crap! That was some Virtua Fighter stuff right there, man. And we got a partnership now. Boom! Chat, we're doing great. Story, I think we're doing great. Are you still worried, Story? I honestly don't think Eldar needs to be there, though.
It is a gift.
It is a gift. Things of Your Mind, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to I Test With You? That's an interesting one. We appreciate your support, and if I Test With You was here, I'm sure they would enjoy the free emotes, badges, and ad for you. I think we're doing fine, but I am going to move Eldar away because he's no longer useful. Uh-oh, I don't feel good anymore. I don't feel good anymore! Oh no! You jinxed me, story. Alright, how bad is it that we lost one character? We should be able to finish him off now. You think it's that bad that that's the character we lost? You'd reload? Alright. If you say so. It's super effective. Start game. No cheats. She's trusted with Grunk. Okay. While this is loading, chat, I'm just going to take my PS5 games and pop them back in here. Demon Souls, Elden Ring, Planet Coaster, Warhammer. Yay. You'd rather have Eldar die? So does that mean I should not get Eldar out of there? So that he goes after Eldar rather than her again? It is you, Faye. Time is running out for us all. Do your best. Alright, so Eldar will hang out. I think we managed this battle pretty well. Yeah, I could have done some things better with the long range stuff, but I think on the whole, well, since we're keeping Eldar there, he might as well attack. Maybe he'll get his thingy off. She did. She got her twister off. 12 hit points to the face. Oh, it's going after Sybil now. And dead. How much do we care about Sybil? Do we care that much about Sybil? We may not even hang on to Sybil for much longer, right? Crap. I don't know. I say we let it go. We're about to kill the boss. And he fell asleep, too. It's just one character. It's not even that good. Horst! Horst gets the killing blow, it seems. We will use the Iron Hand Axe. And this should kill the Force Commander, I think. Boom. Just enough. Steel Bracer. Level 3. We're fine. It's just one character. Carrying too much already. You don't need no herb. Well, we did. We just did that. We're good. So we got a level for that. Good choice, Things of Your Mind. Things of Your Mind wants the hot wizards in here. Alright, just make sure I'm going to do this. Thank you, first of all, for redeeming that. Make sure we get a good clip of this, chat, alright? I'm counting on you. So, first things first, let's mute this audio here. And then, let us go ahead and apply defilters.
Zophar, your twisted words don't scare us. We will not allow you to pervert this world with your evil. Your game's up.
Hot wizards in your area. See my orb. Click here.
I hope that was enjoyable. That's going to end up on Rig's stream. I will see. I think that'd be awesome, but that's, sorry, hold on. G-Levy's trying to tell me something. That's up to Rig. If Rig wants to use it, If you're still on the stream, Rig, by all means, feel free. Have at it. But Rig also has like 70,000 different effects on his stream, so I don't know if he's really going to have time for it. But feel free to use it if you'd like to, Rig. You have my permission to do whatever you want with any of my clips for any purpose you ever have. Rig is awesome. These may be forces of a republic nation, but if they defy the assembly, we must stop them. To do such a thing while the country's in turmoil, that is the worst part of all this. By the way, things of your mind, I apologize. I added the rest of it after see my orb. I added click here, but you didn't actually type that in, so I hope that's okay. I can redo it again without click here if you don't want the click here in there. To do such a thing while the country is in turmoil, that is the worst part of all of this. R.I.P. headphones. Sorry, Julie, I should have said headphone warning. My fault. What? Look, Lord Grunk. Cool things in your mind. Cool. Uh-oh, they're shutting the doors, they're shutting the gates. The west gate of the outer wall has been closed off. We cannot get back into Aspia. Not only that, now we can't return to Flaggard either. Oh, noes. Does that mean no aggressing here? It must be... I wonder if they're trying to stop us from going to Flaggard, but why? If that is their plan, Flaggard might be in danger. We must return there no matter what the cost. Perhaps, but have you considered the cost? Ooh, creepy music. Even though we rushed here, the town has already been turned upside down by the Bearsall army. We can't do anything until the west gate opens. However, I have a bad feeling about this. Uh-oh. Whenever someone says they have a bad feeling about something, chat, you know ish is about to go down. We better be well rested in case we have to engage in a battle at any time. Alright, we are in storage. People from the county of Saraband are rich. It's hard to tell the difference between us except by their expensive clothes. Doesn't show much on my clothes, but I've had to patch them up a lot. I'm so hungry, I smell something delicious. Salisbury steak, cheese omelet. Being poor stinks. Knowing their neighbors are poor, they should be more considerate, not tempt us with the aroma of food. That's pretty cruel. We've resorted to dream about wonderful food. It's going to scar me for life. Aww, we need food. Right outside of headquarters is something on the ground. Alright, we'll check it out in a sec. People who work at the train station have a lot of free time. They only work during the arrival and departure times. They come here griping about their lives, but sometimes they get quite drunk and they pinch my butt. Oh, that's not cool. I was anticipating the failure of the peace conference. I've been waiting inside the Republic border for a while. There haven't been any orders for weapons yet, and I'm beginning to get bored just waiting around. You're Lord Grunk of Flaggard. The west gate leading to Flaggard is closed. Is this a big inconvenience for you? It is. There is a passage in the volcanic mountain. Go southeast from here and you'll find a cave. It's supposed to lead to Flaggard. It's very dangerous, but if you need to get by right now, it may be worth exploring. Ah, southeast is a cave, huh? This place, the drinks here are pretty bad. Do you think it's because the Republic is poor? Yes. I wonder if that's true. Aren't there only a few places that can produce wine? When I was in Railhead, I had an expensive wine that was produced in the Republic. Didn't taste like this at all. Grunk inspected the table. I found small mithril. Story, are you proud of me? I found something without you. All the train workers keep saying that the bars in Railhead serve better drinks. I got so sick of listening to them that I started to pour them cheap drinks on purpose. Jerks, that'll teach them a lesson. I'm learning to just click C on anything that looks strange. So you think Espy is poor. I, however, think differently. When the weather turned, and the harvest became dismal, I received an order for a massive amount of food. Payment was made in solid gold. I cannot let you pass through here. If you need passage, get a permit from the Governor General's office. What if I try? I can't. The girl working here is a babe, isn't she? She's my type. But I can't say that to her face, so I pretend to be drunk to get near her. Haha, then I pinch her butt. Oh, you're the slime ball that pinches butts. We gotta kill this dude. We can't, can we? The girl working here is a babe, isn't she? We already said that. Yeah. Somebody should go pinch your butt. They'd probably like that. Not cool, dude. Real slime ball. We talked to her already. What about this dude here? Now that the war's broken out, no one passes through without a permit granted by the Governor General. Even though Barasol's a part of the Republic, that army marched on to storage. No matter how bad this year's harvest was, can't believe they tried to steal goods that rightfully belong to the country. Alright, so we're near headquarters, you say? Is this the headquarters? Yep. Oh, what's his face isn't here because he's back in wherever that other town is. Oh boy. But the chicken's still here. We, Grunk's army, are on their side, but they shut us out of Aspia. Something weird is going on, Lord Grunk. If Irene got on train first time right, Irene be in storage anyway. Don't like this town. People bad. This town was under extraterritorial rule? Man, I feel discouraged protecting someone else's town. Thanks, Albright. The Bear Soul army without General Barrack is not even a threat. They must know they have no chance, yet still they continue. In this town, the train station's beyond a wall. You can hear the train, but you can't see anything. If only I had the money to get a good voice actor. I mean, to get on the train. I wouldn't have been in Quilnos Village to be intimidated by that vandal. What? The train we saved arrived 3 days ago. We came as quickly as possible, but you can't compete with technology. What? It seems we fought the Barasol army only for the people of Saraband over that wall. I'm not happy about that at all. How is Sybil talking? She's dead. Yeah, touche. They say the locomotive is proof of humankind's progress, but I don't see it. We should live in harmony with nature. Khan! Oh, okay. Duntaris is going to be that person for me. Since Aspia's west gate is closed, the only path to Flaggard is in the cave in the volcanic mountain in the east. There's anything in here I need to take? Oh, we got a healing drop. We should take one of those. I'll give that to Sybil. As you wish. We got an antidote too. We'll give an antidote to Sybil. Chicken feed. Oh, we should deposit that mithril, shouldn't we? Oh, we might as well give the Angel's Wing. There's really no point in hanging on to that. I mean, we'll hang on to the fairy powder. Why not? Sing. What are we doing with that bracer? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Sybil is always talking. Okay, we gotta decide what we're doing with that bracer now. It would make Holst's luck go down, but a little bit more defense, which he doesn't need. Justin's not in the party. Noon would be way worse for that. Oh, Khan. That might not be bad for Khan. Maybe it's just your stream, but the game music's going in and out. Oh, is that happening to you two things in your mind? Uh-oh. Let me see if I can figure out why that's happening. It doesn't seem to be dropping frames on my end. I've only dropped 28 frames the entire stream according to this, due to encoding lag. It might be Twitch. Maybe try exiting, going back in. They Rushinaka, sorry if I killed your name there. Ultra HLE, yes, and the great drama began in 98, when the first renderings of Mario 64 became known. Yes, I remember Ultra HLE well. I love that emulator. But yes, that was one of the first emulators released while the console itself was very active. Like, the N64 was still making lots of games at that point. And then Bleem was another one. PlayStation was still actively being supported when Bleem came out. But yeah, Ultra HLE was a great emulator. It happened when I did the Zophar's voice redeem. Oops! Thank you, Things of Your Mind. That's totally my fault, chat. So you were getting residual audio from my gaming monitor. Sorry about that. It's fixed now. Good call. I think Khan should probably get the bracer. I don't really see anybody else. I mean, or Hayward. But then he loses the loincloth, which we see is working really well. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for anybody else. We're gonna give it to Khan! Yes. Sweet. Alright, so Story was telling me that right outside of headquarters, something is on the ground. I don't know where that is, though. Do I have to click inspect, or do I just kind of A around? You know what this music sounds like to me? It has that vibe from Final Fantasy 3 or 6. Remember the Dark World? When, like, you're walking around and the whole world was destroyed by Kefka? Like, it sounds like that, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. Large mithril! Let's go deposit that. Thanks, Story. Appreciate you, my walking FAQ. The goat of the FAQ of the Shining Force. Alright, we desire to give a mithril. Alright. Now we gotta go find a church to save and to resurrect our healer friend. Or no, that wasn't the healer that died. It was Eldar, right? Or no, it wasn't Eldar, it was the Centaur. Centaur. What's the Centaur's name? Sybil, right? Sybil. The Barisol army invaded storage, but they retreated when Grunk's army came close. That's why the town did not sustain much damage. If you came just a little bit later, the whole town could have been wiped out. Outside of the headquarters behind the barrels. Well, there's more. No, we already did that. I think you're lagging. What's this? Pen. Chirp, chirp! Oh, it's the egg! It seems the egg hatched. How cute! It seems there's something he wants to tell you. Chirp, 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 chirp! Because the Bullzome sect is an enemy of his friends in the north, he would like to help if you fight them. And the penguin! Hey! Thanks, Story. So that's when he materializes. So, is Pen any good? Is he like Domingo? We'll have to check it out. Remind me to check him out at headquarters after we're done exploring. Oh, he sucks? Damn it. So he's like Jogurt? I heard the train whistle early this morning and listened for the steam engine come closer and closer. Because of that, I knew that the rail tracks had been repaired. Baby birdie. It's so funny. We went through all that to get him. And I'm like, so is he any good? So he's like, no, he sucks. The war against the Empire and the invasion by Barisol. The world's going mad, so I'm praying to El Besem. My lost little lamb, I'm glad you come. Alright, Story. Just so you know, I'm gonna promote now. So first we're gonna get back Sybil. We're gonna get back Sybil quickly. It's promotion time. I mean, if you put in a ton of effort, you may get him to be average. No thanks. Alright. It is promotion time, chat. Grunk can become a swordsman. Is that alright? Yes. In the name of light. Soldier Grunk shall become a swordsman. Grunk has been promoted to swordsman. Who seeks a promotion? Dontaris. Oh, look how much better everyone gets. See, this is different than the other Shining Force games where you either get worse, like in 1, or just do nothing, like in 2, but then your levels get better. This actually gives you some nice bumps. Dontaris can become a cavalier. Is that alright? Yes. In the name of light. Knight Dontaris shall become a cavalier. 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 Sweet. Alright, Mascarin. Mascarin can become a wizard. Is that alright? You're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard, Masky. In the name of the light, Magician Mascarin shall become a wizard. Mascarin has been promoted to wizard. Sweet, I get to sing all of these. So the knight became a Chevy car. What's up, Soda Pagoda? Good to see you. Yeah, Mother and Taris. That was the egg that we were so excited about. That apparently wasn't worth it. Oh well. You gotta get all the characters, you know. It was worth it. It was worth it to say we had the bird. The cute little bird. Grace can become a cleric. Is that alright? In the name of light, Priest Grace shall become a cleric. Grace has been promoted to cleric. Story says you disagree with this, but since I haven't grinded much, I don't have much choice. Plus, it's more entertaining to the viewers. There you go. Yeah, listen, I hear you. I'm all about, like, I get that, like, if we're going for min-maxing, this is stupid, and this is not the way to do it. But I will also tell you, Story, that compared to how I play the Shining games usually, this is the longest I've ever waited to ever promote in any Shining game. I usually promote them right as soon as I can, when everyone tells you to wait. So we kind of split the difference. We got almost halfway to where you would have done. So, you know, we'll see what happens. If the game is harder as a result of this, entertainment, like you said. Hayward can become a marksman. Is that all right? Yes. In the name of light, Archer Hayward shall become a marksman. Hayward has been promoted to marksman. Who seeks a promotion? Obright, warrior to gladiator. Obright can become a gladiator. Is that all right? It is. In the name of light, warrior Obright shall become a gladiator. Obright has been promoted to gladiator. Who seeks a promotion? Irene, monk to master monk. Irene can become a master monk. Is that all right? Yes. In the name of light, monk Irene shall become a master monk. Promotion. Sybil, knight to cavalier. You think Hayward's defense went up by 12? Oh, we gotta look at that. I didn't take notice. I guess I should have paid attention to that. Let's look at Sybil. It looks like everyone's just going up by 3 to 4 in each stat. Sometimes 5. Sybil can become a cavalier. Is that all right? It is. In the name of light, Knight Sybil shall become a cavalier. Sybil's been promoted to cavalier. Who seeks a promotion? All right, now here's what I will say. Story. You really like Eldar, so maybe I want to. Let's see. How much better does Eldar get from this? See, look, this would make Eldar a lot more useful. She'd gain 4 attack, 3 defense, 4 agility, and 5 more hit points. Yeah, we're gonna do it. In the name of light, bird soldier Eldar shall become a bird knight. And we'll get Khan. Is there a reason to wait for promos to get stats level as non-promo plus? So to go to the reason to do it, my understanding in all the Shining games is it'll get you more stats each level that you get while you're not promoted, and then when you get promoted, you won't hit the cap as fast. In other words, there comes a certain point in every Shining game where you just stop leveling or you get like 1 experience for every attack. So by waiting to promote, you get the benefit of those levels past 10 or 20 in 2. So like level 11, level 12, level 13, level 14. My understanding is when you get promoted back to 1, the game doesn't count all those extra levels you got against you when it's deciding how much experience to give you. Am I explaining that correctly, Story? What's up, Sausage? Good to see you. See you using Zoe Dog there. So this gives you 6 more hit points there, Khan. Okay. Yeah, we're doing it. In the name of light, one Khan shall become a master monk. Khan has been promoted to master monk. Khan! Is that all the promotions we can do? Yep. All right. We wish to save. You want to visit the island. Replace the file. Good to see me, says the sausage. Is Zoe my dog? She is. She's 10 years old, actually. She turned 10 in March. She is a Labradoodle. That emote you see of her is an actual photo that I pulled from a picture that I took of her wearing a backwards 1950s era Philadelphia Phillies baseball cap. True story. She was so good, she posed for the picture with no problem. She is upstairs in my bed sleeping where my wife is sleeping right now. Story says in Shining Force 3 you keep getting stats till about 17. Then it is rare, so you prompt at 17. You play the mansion battle several times before beating it to gain some levels. So yeah, we definitely made the game harder than it needed to be, but we still made it, in my opinion, I think, easier than it would have been if I played without Story's recommendation. Because if I was just playing, I wouldn't have even gotten them to like level 13, as a lot of them got to. I would have promoted at 10. I just hate waiting. But Story is right. If you can hold out, you'll be better off towards the end of the game for it in every Shining game. I wish for nothing else. Okay, chat, I just need to run to the bathroom real quick. So bear with me. We're going to go a little bit later than we normally do because I started the stream a half an hour later than I normally do. So hang tight, chat. Don't change that channel. Zophar will be right back. We are back, chat. We are back. Wasabi, how you doing? Wasabi says that whenever I sing along with the job upgrades, it's like a dad game master narrating an achievement in a D&D session. Nice. Thank you, Things of Your Mind. I am glad to be back. I'm glad you enjoy my dad game master moments. Well, there's a bunch of stuff we haven't done in this town yet. Like, I haven't gone everywhere yet. I'm trying to get my bearings. Did we enter here? Or did we enter the other side? It's so tough to, like... No, we entered here. Right? This was the headquarters. See, I just don't know where things are. Which was the... Alright, hold on. I gotta figure out which rooms... I think we've been in here. This is the bar, right? Nope, this is a different room. Since the King of the Assembly is safe, I figured the internal affairs of the country would stabilize, but Bearsoul began to mobilize its army. Recently, the Republic military is becoming similar to the Empire. Grunk inspected the bookcase. Attack aggressively with warriors in training. A person may have a strong will, but odd things happen in war. That's the truth. Ain't that the truth? Oh. It is the Desert Rain map. Desert Ruin map. Oh, it's a ruin map. Okay, right. Can't believe two armies of this country fought against each other. In the Empire, I heard that internal battles to obtain the right to rule occur very often. I hope the Republic doesn't start to emulate the Empire. Everybody wants to emulate. We went in here, right? Was this the bar? Yeah, that was the bar. With the creepy dude that pinches butts. Got it. What was in... Is this anything? No, we were just there. It's here. Go in here. Story, is there a weapons and item shop? Everyone's so worried because war against the Empire broke out. If all the commoners united under the banner of the Republic, those rotten imperial country-betraying selfish swine... Ooh, that's a mouthful. Would be no match for us. Grandpa can't tolerate the Dystonia Empire under the rule of Emperor something. Damn it, I went too fast. Under the rule of Emperor Domeric, even though times have changed a lot, he still has the image of the old Empire. That's why he takes the Empire so lightly. Okay, well, that's the spirit. Hope it doesn't get him killed. War is heck, everybody. Another chest. It's the large mithril. Mithril. What's in here? 50 gold coins. We got 50 golds. 50 golds, chat. 50 golds. Why did they close down the west outer protective wall of Aspia? There's a good distance between the wall and downtown Aspia. You never know what people might be doing right outside or even inside the wall. The door is locked. How about here? Maybe this is the weapon and item shop. Nope. Nowadays, I see evil-looking monsters I've never seen before. Do you think that they're sent by the Empire? I do. What? Really? I heard the Empire was strengthening its forces, but I never imagined they'd use monsters. But what else are they going to use? Don't forget your secondary units. Make sure you train them, too. You never know when you may need them. Meh. Oh, there's a cockroach. Ew. La cucaracha. About the war against the Empire, I heard the Imperial Army is proud of its powerful military weaponry. Does the Republic even stand a chance? If the Republic lost, I wonder what would happen to us. Story believes I should check some crates and boxes, which I will do right now. I found the armor milk. Is that like the protect milk? It sure is. Alright, so we'll have to use that in a little bit. Yeah, we already looked at those books. The well. Little Jimmy's down the well. Was that Simpsons episode, Little Jimmy, I think it was? The Bearsoul army was saying something about being a decoy to attract your attention. Everything seems to be related to each other. I wonder what's the real purpose behind all this, and who's calling the shots? Okay, so it looks like we just traversed the whole town. Which building did I miss? Right, we said this is the headquarters, right? I mean, we might as well drop off the Mithril now. So, large Mithril here. We're hanging on to the old map, right? We'll hold on to the milk because we'll probably end up using that shortly. Story, you're sure there's a weapons and item shop in here? To the left of the bar house or to the right of the old couple's house? If only I remembered which was which. Oh, it's right here. How did we miss that? Just gonna check the crates. Alright, we'll start with items. How about deals? We sold this, and these are just maps. Alright, don't worry about that. Alright. Healing drop. Alright, so he's got one, he's fine. He's got one, he's fine. She's got one, she's fine. Fine. Two. Fine. I'll give one more to Irene. You know what? She needs an antidote herb. Alright. Sybil's fine. Eldar's fine. Khan! She has an antidote, though. Or he has an antidote, so that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. We didn't really use that much healing. We're okay. You stop by again. Our selection is unique, crafted by first-class artisans. Take your time. Any deals? No deals. No deal for you. Alright. Sword. We got the bastard sword. So I feel like that should go to Grunk, right? I don't think Grunk has the bastard sword yet, right? Let's see. Yeah, Grunk has the broadsword. So we should get Grunk the bastard sword. I would assume this is going to make Grunk incredible. That's 5 attack. Does anybody else use swords on our team? Eldar's using the thingy bobber, so no. Alright, well, let's give it to Grunk then. He does. More fearsome than ever. I will. Let's spend it all in one place. Except I just did. Steel knife. I think we're fine on the knife, right? Yeah, you got a steel knife, so that's fine. The rapier we're not using. Blade. Does anybody have blades? Battle blade? No, we don't have enough money anyway. Oh man, there's a lance here. There's the power spear, heavy halberd. Hold on. We don't have enough money for any of that. No blades. But the heavy lance and the heavy halberd, I bet you, are ones we should buy, but we don't have enough for them right now. Power axe, iron hand axe, we're fine there. Flail, we're fine. Iron claw, pretty sure we have the iron claw on already, right? Or is it the glove? Iron cestus, iron glove, iron claw. Let's see. Yeah, here, we're probably gonna have to like aggress a few times to get money now. Let me think for a second here. Yeah, see, he could benefit from the lances. We're definitely gonna have to collect some money. Marksman, Obright, Master Monk, Iron Glove, Cestus. So Khan could benefit. Whoops. Yeah, this would help Khan. Yeah, I mean, that's 4 more attack. Yep. More fearsome than ever. Get rid of the old cestus. If you recall correctly, oh, the hard C. So it's a Kestis? I had never heard of that term before Shining Force 3. You're probably right. Let's see. How do you pronounce that word? According to this... No, it's cestus. Cestus. The American pronunciation, according to Google, is cestus. According to howtopronounce.com,
Cestus.
it's also cestus. So it is cestus, not Kestis. Yes, this is scenario 1. Yeah, Tabitha, I mean, that's what Google says. I don't know, I had never heard the term before this game, so it's all good. The fairy bow. Didn't we already give Hayward the fairy bow? I feel like Hayward already has it. Yeah, Hayward does have it. So far I'm just worried about the centaurs needing better equipment. Silver Wing, I'm pretty sure we already have, right? Yeah, Eldar's already got the silver ring. So it's really just my centaurs that need something better. Oh, wait a minute. He has a mace. He has the mace and the axe. One can never have too many weapons. I thought I saw someone with a mace. Okay, here it is. It's called the flail. Probably would make him better. But the point is, we need money, so we're gonna have to just do some battles and aggress. Yep, cestus. I pronounced it the way it looked, which was cestus, so I'm glad for once I pronounced something right, because usually that's not how it goes. Alright, where's that priest? Which house was it? Was this the priest? I don't even remember. This is the priest. We're going to do a savey save, and then we're going to use that protect milk, or whatever it's called. Defense milk or something. Baby save. It's alright to make a record of our adventure. Or sell Mithril and buy back later for a higher price. Nah, that's not very efficient story. I think I would rather level and get money than do that. But that's just me. The only time you see CE or CI pronounced like K is reconstructed Latin pronunciation or Irish. Like Celtic, right? C-E-L-T-I-C? Celtic. Oh, what am I doing? We didn't use the protect milk. I had the whole point of doing that. I didn't do it. That's a better idea. You could do some levels. Ooh! We got a raid tonight. I think that Game Goons is raiding with a party of 20. What's up, Raiders? Game Goons, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. My name is Zophar. I created a website back in 1996 known as Zophar's Domain. Lots of emulators and utilities and translations and all that good stuff. We're going to give you a little shout out here, Game Goons. What game were you playing tonight?
Wait, that dude just...
Oh,
that damn Cyberman just hit me in the middle of my freaking bed. My deflect.
I have a friend who really likes this game. I'm so bad at it, though. He kicks my ass every time. Efremi says, one you always got wrong was Curious? Curious? Yeah, I've never known how to say that. I feel like I first heard that term in a Game Gear game called Crystal Warriors. Is it Curious? Curious? I'm not sure how you say that one. The new TMNT game. Oh, it's really awesome, isn't it? You stream story mode and then arcade. Yeah, I was playing arcade mode with my son today. We got through the first 3 levels. It's so awesome. Graphics rock. The animations are great. So many different like moves and combos and stuff to learn. I love the intro music. They got Mike Borden, I think, from Faith No More to sing the song. Like, freaking awesome. And T. Lopish, I think I said the name right, did the soundtrack again, just like he did for Sonic Mania. So awesome. I actually went on I was telling my chat this earlier. I went on Twitter earlier or late last night to congratulate T on another amazing soundtrack, and he followed me. He's like, wait a minute, Zophar from Zophar's Domain, I know you. I was like, oh my god, how does he know me? That is so cool. But the game is so great. I love it. When I'm done work tomorrow, I'm looking forward to playing some more. It's a lot of fun. Melpominion, you think it's like Quirus or Quirus? Curus. Oh, Curus. Okay, Curus. Curus. That's kind of how I say it. Curus it is. Curiosa and Curiosa. But for now, we are going to do none of that. We are going to use the armor milk. But who should we use the armor milk on? Let's see. Probably Grunk, right? In keeping with the whole give Grunk everything. And being the main character, you can never have too much defense. So we're going to try to get a +4 on this. And if we don't, we'll probably reload. Because this is a big one. Oh, we got the 4 on the first try. How cool is that? Do a little savey save here. You are good luck, Game Goons. Thank you for that good luck. Replace the file. Saving, don't power down, please. Sweet man, sweet. Alright. Alright, well that's exciting. Alright, so story, we just need some money. We need some levels. I think it's time to grind. That's probably how we'll finish out the stream tonight, is we'll grind a little bit before the end. Nothing else I need to see here, right? If you go to the volcanic mountain hole, watch out for the dragon. Don't provoke him and he won't attack. Oh. Dragons, huh? Why did they close down? Oh, you said that already. I talked to this dude. I talked to you, dude. Dude. You got 3 + 4 stats up and Shining Force 1 no saves. Yeah, sometimes the RNG is very kind. The RNG gods. The RN gods. Yeah, chat, if you have not played Shredder's Revenge yet, you should. It's so damn good. If you were into any of the TMNT arcade games from the 90s, like the original one, or Turtles in Time, or even just like beat-em-ups in general, like Streets of Rage and Golden Axe, like that kind of stuff, Final Fight, it's so damn good. Get the game. I see you plan to make for that volcanic tube, Grunk Battalion. I will let you pass no further. The Bear Soul Army has changed their formation. Last time I saw them, they were spread around the south gate. Oh, so you get all the new portraits now from all the promotions. They are trying to prevent us getting to the volcanic tunnel. They were just a decoy after all. Grunk is shaking that head. Oh, his portrait's awesome. It is too late now, Grunk. By now, an elite army led by General Fafford is advancing into Flaggard. What? Even General Fafford is betraying Aspia? Who are the real traitors, Dantaris? It is Benetrim and Conrad who turned against the spirit of the Republic. ... Then how can poverty-stricken Aspia continue to aid others when it faces its own devastating harvest shortfall? What are you saying? Because of that, all territories are able to go on without famine and hunger. Turtles in Time was the first game you ever rented. Good choice. TMNT on the NES was so friggin' hard, Hero-san. I never beat it. I always die in the 4th level, in that part towards the end, like right before the level 4 boss, where you have to drop down and the walls are closing on you, like the spike walls. I can never pass that. So as long as we are spared famine, we can turn our backs on the very ideals which drove us from the Empire. Such a man of few words, Grunk. It is clear that Conrad and Benetrim have hidden a fortune from the people, if they can afford to give such aid. If that is your belief, gather lords from each territory and present your grievances to the assembly. Sewer 4 guy, yeah. The lords are greedy. They would never turn against the men who keep their pockets lined with gold. Grunk is thinking about it. It is no use talking. Turn back. You will never reach Flaggard in time, even if you intend to advance. This Barrisol South Guard Gate unit will smash you into pieces. Tell us how you really feel, Barrisol Army. This is some sort of mistake. Let us catch up to Fafhrd so we can clear up this misunderstanding. Yeah, some misunderstanding. We're gonna kick their asses. Alright, so let's see. So everyone now is promoted. But Noon and Horst are levels 4 and 3. They're ahead of the curve. We'll say we save in battle here. Story wants to know if I'd mind comparing the new stats to, of everyone just to see how they compare. Sure. What do you want to see? So, Grunk's attack is ridiculous, but we also equipped him with the Bastard Sword, so we knew that was going to be the case. Story, who was it you thought got a crazy number of, stat? Scroll up, see who you said. You said... Hayward. You thought Hayward's jumped, but it did not. See? He has 17 defense and 15 agility. 38 attack, though. But yeah, he didn't jump like we thought he did. That's okay. They're still good. Grunk's ridiculous right now with that sword. I feel like the game is gonna maybe get a little easier once we, like, finish pumping up the weapons here. But Dentaris definitely needs a lance. We need to get him what he needs. Mascarin's defense really needs some love. Their defense is fine. You would expect this, though, in them. Hayward's could use some love. Obright's doing okay, but Obright needs... It was not very strong, attack-wise. Look at Irene. Wow, 39 attack with that iron glove. Sybil needs the new halberd, whatever that new weapon was. I'm not seeing it with Eldar Story. I just don't... I'm not seeing the value in him, or her. I did it again. Look, Khan is stronger than Eldar. I mean, jeez. Noon is almost as strong as Eldar. The freaking wizard is almost as strong as the flying bird. And better defense. And faster. And more lucky. Yeah, I'm telling you, Eldar's going to be the first one to go. Oh, we didn't check the stats of the whatchamacallit, the little egg thingy, the bird. I know you said he sucked, but I still wanted to see. We'll check later. Alright, let's start attacking things. Eldar comes in handy the next battle. Alright, well, I'll hang on to Eldar a little longer. There's no reason to get rid of Eldar if the bird is that crappy. There's no reason to get rid of her just yet. Oh man, I really wanted to use that bastard sword. Guess we're using a dagger. Or a knife. Get the knife. Oh man, we're not close enough to use the damn knife. Yes, we are. Wow, 14 damage. Very nice, Grunk, very nice. Or Synbios. Whatever you'd like to call the main character. There is no target. Ah, you can't get close enough either. That's fine. Is there like a, whatchamacallit here? Yep, there is. Looky. Is that a ruin, or is that just something else, Story? Looks like it might be a ruin, I'm not sure. What's up, Micro Twist? Zophar has come so far. Haha. Zophar is so good, I'm told. Alright, well we're moving and grooving, you know. Rocking and rolling, moving and grooving. Doing the thing. That is a ruin, and you have to be very careful the way you approach it. Alright, so right now I'm not going to approach it at all. Since we know we're going to be aggressing from this. We're just trying to get some experience and gold right now. So, I'll just try to steer clear for now. And we'll come back to it. Come on! Here comes the Hellhound. Alright, Hayward. Hayward's gone after the Hydra. Good night, Hero-san. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good sleep. Bullseye! I don't know, should we kind of just come over this way? But there's nothing else up here, right? So yeah, we should start moving this way. Oh, we will be back on, by the way, when we're done grinding a bit here. We will be back on again tomorrow night. We'll try to start at 10 o'clock this time. If I can start earlier than that, I will, but it's probably going to be 10. Just until we get through that last episode of Stranger Things. It's really good. Alright, we're going to try attacking with the Bastard Sword now. But I can only watch it after my son goes to sleep, so that's why some of the streams have been starting a little later. My show time has been cutting into my stream time a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, we're fine there. How much money do we have so far? How much money do we have so far? 1138. Oh, we need a lot more than that. We're probably gonna have to aggress a few times, actually. Oh, you're going after Grunk, huh? Good luck. Yep, Grunk is getting quite defensive. Let someone else get the Hellhound kill? Okay. How about Sybil? Sybil could use that kill. I feel more confident, though, about charging ahead. Like, it feels like we're starting to finally get strong. Really want those weapons, though. They're just kind of staying in formation, aren't they? They could have attacked. Oh, well, thank you for putting yourselves in that formation. I appreciate you greatly. Now bear my Arctic Blast. Now bear my bad voice acting. Yeah, right to the faces. If only I could have gotten a little closer, I could have gotten all three of them. Super charge! Charge! Boom! God, I love that. Oh, Noon now views us as a friend. Mascarin. Mascarin looks so awesome. Okay. Story says, you and I play battle so much differently. You don't ever charge ahead. You keep your truth fairly close together and let the enemies come to you. Well, Story, you play the right way. Don't misunderstand. Like, I love strategy games. I'm not good at them. I just charge ahead and plow through and... Except in Fire Emblem. You cannot do that in Fire Emblem. You'll get stomped. You'll lose your character forever. So, like, in Fire Emblem, I am, like, such a... What do I call that? Turtling? Like, literally, I'll move a space at a time. That's probably why I spent 300 hours on Fire Emblem 3 Houses, because it takes me so long to get through them. But in the Shining games, I've always just charged ahead. It's generally very forgiving. I can see why you want to do that less in a game like this, where, you know, your friendships matter more, where it didn't matter in Shining Force, there wasn't no stat like that. So I can get that. But, yeah, I'm just charging right now. Plus, not to mention, we're just trying to grind right now anyway, so I'm feeling more adventurous. I'll put you here. Sausage played some Saturn on the Mister earlier. It needs a lot of work, but the games at work just feel so smooth. So, Sausage, I meant to ask you about this. I don't have that core on my Mister, and I use Update All. Is there a specific, like, will update all do it if I configure it a certain way? Or do I have to actually, like, download the core separately and copy it over, like, via FTP or putting it on the micro card? Like, how do I get the Saturn core on there if I want it? Obright is going to, let's see. Let's look at what he has equipped. Yeah, this is still the better weapon. Yeah, story. Three Houses is a friggin' masterpiece. It's my favorite Fire Emblem game of all time. I beat it with the three colors, the golden deers, the black eagles, and the blue lions. I did all three of those, beat them all. I didn't do the church route though, like, you know, the whole Edelgard thing. If you go the other direction, I didn't do that. I decided after several hundred hours that was good enough. But my favorite of them, I thought playing as Edelgard was a lot of fun because, you know, it's like the... I don't want to spoil for anyone that hasn't played it yet, but, you know, that's kind of fun to play that kind of character. But I'd have to say the way that Golden Deer ended was so epic. I loved the music, like the freaking... there was like an opera singer singing at the final battle. Like, that's just crazy. And I thought that, like, you know, having to... Well, I don't want to spoil, but you know, if you've beaten it, you know what I'm talking about. We need to start a satiator for Zophar fund. Aw, story. You don't have to do that. But that is probably what I would buy. Because once we beat this, at some point, I'm leaning towards wanting to do the other scenarios translated. And I think for that to really work, a satiator would make the most sense. Because then I could literally just load the games on, apply the translation patch, copy over the save, right, and keep going. Sausage says the update script only gives you official releases, so I'd have to get it manually. Okay. Was it leaked? I don't want to mess with it if it was leaked against the author's intentions. Like, was it, or was the author release it on purpose? It was, is the gentleman's name Surge, maybe? Is it the person that did the Genesis core? And the 32X core? How far off base am I, Sausage? I still have a lot to learn about the Mr. community. We're going to equip the mace here. Power crash! Boom! 17 damage to the face, he expired. Sergi, yeah. I hope Sergi's doing okay. I know he lives in the Ukraine. Hope everything's okay with him over there. Story says good time to use secondary weapons. Definitely, because we're grinding. Good call. Yeah, friendos. It's not a leak. Okay, he did upload to his GitHub. It's just an unofficial build. I got you. So he uploaded it to his GitHub, and then someone actually built it out for the Mister. I see. Alright, so then I'll probably mess with that at some point. But yeah, I would say right now the satiator is probably what I want to do for anything translation-wise. That way, you know, I don't have to worry about glitches.
I'll bear my Arctic blast.
But it's very exciting. How does Dragon Force run on it? Have you tried Dragon Force? Gotcha, Sausage. Carrying too much. What will I drop for the medical herb? Nothing, I don't want it. I'm giving it up. At this point in the game, I don't know why you would really want a medical herb. I sort need him. Mascarin. Oh, what's the advice on this one? Gronk, this landscape is covered with sand. Let the opponent come to you and the sand will slow him down. Hey, whoops. So much for that. Do a little savey save here. We're doing just fine. How much money do we have? Are we in the 2000s now? 2278. Alright, well. We're moving. We're moving and grooving, we're rocking and rolling, and yada yada yada. I don't want to cast magic. If you have around 5k in gold, you can buy the lance. We're probably going to have to kill every enemy but the boss to do that. On! This will probably take 10 off. Yep. Hey, I'm getting good at predicting. You think Lance was 4,700? We will equip the... Wait, I thought the Iron Hand Axe does do range. Yeah, I just can't judge where I'm standing. Micro Twist. This is the actual Sega Saturn version of Shining Force 3. I'm playing on a real Sega Saturn. And the game is a real copy of Shining Force 3 with a reproduction case. The CD is inside of the Saturn right now. I use the Mister for a lot of my retro stuff, like Genesis, Nintendo, like that stuff. I was previously using RetroArch on a modified Genesis Mini, but for the Saturn, I want... I'm going for the accuracy. And Saturn emulation right now, although it's come a long way, is not as accurate as I would like it to be, just to be able to stream it to you in a manner that I'd be happy with. Hope that makes sense. You don't think Sybil has a new halberd to get it last time? I thought she did. I could be wrong, though, Story. You might be right. Cool, cool. Quite glorious. I agree, Microtest. Padirth, how you doing? How have I been? I have been really well. I had a really good day. Work was not bad at all today. Got a lot accomplished. And, I feel like we're making some progress in Shining Force 3. We beat a battle, got to a new town. I promoted everybody against Story's wishes, because I know Story would have waited. And Story's right, I should have waited, but I just couldn't wait anymore. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it yet. You're having strawberry rhubarb jam on a biscuit. That sounds tasty. Very tasty. Nom 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 nom. Hold on a minute here. I hate being oriented weird. Okay, that's better. Okay, we'll put Horst here. Don Terrace is not within range. Noon! Grunk's all the way back there. Mascarin! Grace. Alright, let's get some Irene action going here. That wasn't bad at all. 15 damage. Nice, right? And it looks like he's paralyzed. Can Eldar seal the deal? Probably not, because Eldar's weak as hell. Twister! Oh, Twister! We just barely did it with a special. Well, thank you, Eldar, for being useful there. Come on! Oh my god, that Cestus looks like Barrett's handgun in Final Fantasy VII, right? Is that what a Cestus is? Ooh, ouchie. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. 25:48 now. We got a ways to go. We got a ways to go. Oh, come on! I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. I had meant to attack from afar, but he was too many squares away. Story says your dislike for Eldar is becoming comical at this point. I know, Story, I'm ridiculous. When I really don't like somebody, and this is not just in video games, by the way, unfortunately, because I usually like almost everybody, but if I don't like you, I will probably never like you. By the way, I like all of you. I just don't like the Birdmen and Birdwomen in Shining Forces. I think they're weak. I think they die easily. And I think part of it's because of my crappy style of strategy of charging ahead. And you can't charge ahead with them. That doesn't work. So, I like them in Fire Emblem, flying things, like Pegasus Knights. I think they're awesome in those games. But in Shining Force, nah. I'll just load up people that are really strong and just plow through. Oh, Fedor, don't worry. We have a ways to go. I would say what? We're probably story, without spoilerishness. Would you say we're a little bit more than halfway through at this point? Would that be an accurate assessment? Like somewhere around halfway to just over halfway through? 55%. Yep. So, Fedor, don't worry. We're going to be here at least another month. At least another month is my estimate. Unless I make the streams longer. Which we were just talking about earlier, how, like, if I didn't have my job... Oh, I did it again! Why did I not heal Grace? Damn it, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast. Things in your mind just took some new meds for anxiety, so you may conk out in 10 to 20 minutes or so. No worries, things in your mind. We're probably going to end the stream within the next 10 to 20 minutes. Because I'm starting to get tired myself. I do have work at 7 a.m., but I wanted to go significantly longer this time, past 1 a.m., because we started a half an hour late, so I wanted to make sure we at least went a good half hour, 45 minutes longer to make up for that. Plus, I owe you all a stream. I missed Sunday because I wasn't feeling well. So I owe you a stream. I don't know where I'm going to sneak it in at, but I'm going to do my best. Sneak it in somewhere. Maybe Monday will go twice. Like, you know how Monday during the day I do my point-and-click stuff? Which, by the way, we're doing Gabriel Knight 3 for point-and-click. We started it last week. Oh, what a mess that game is. It's got a great story. Good soundtrack. Good voice acting. Just horribly janky. Technologically broken. But maybe we'll do Shining Force 3 that night. Your wife and 13-year-old are out of town, so you have to wake up early when the 6 and 7-year-olds wake up. Got you. Things in your mind wishes you could catch my midday stuff, but you work. Now, I understand. There's a reason why I only do that during one day a week. And it's because I'm off on Mondays, so it's like, what else am I going to do? But I recognize, like, it's a... We get a little bit of a different audience then, too. That's why I do point-and-clicks then. I figure it doesn't make sense for me to continue to play Shining Force 3 or RPGs during that time, because then you're people that, like, for those of you that can only do nights, you'll always miss a day a week, so that's why I don't do that. I change it up. But we might go Monday night. We might, like, do a double stream that day. No promises, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. It all comes down to how I feel. How kind work is to me or not. Hold on. Who needed to be healed? Wasn't there somebody else? Grunk is one, Dontaris is one. No, it's just Grunk and Dontaris. Well, Grunk's over here. We'll do Grunk first. Hyper Z has emerged. Quit, duh. Yeah, that's a great idea. Why are you always sick on Monday, things of your mind? Fedorth says, it's so inspiring that I stream into the night and work in the AM and do what I want. Oh, Fedorth, I appreciate that. I try my best to balance it because, like, on the one hand, you know, I gotta keep my day job. It supports the fam. But on the other hand, I'm having so much fun, chat, and, like, your support, and when I say support, you never have to cheer, you never have to subscribe, never feel compelled. Just you being here, watching the stream, chatting with me, just makes me want to do this forever. Like, you know, I don't know if there's anyone on Twitch into their 50s and 60s that streams yet, but maybe I'll be one of the first. I'm 42 right now, we got plenty of time. But I'm having a blast. And like I was saying earlier, like this, I'm playing more video games now the last 6 months than I probably have in the last 6 years because of the streaming. So, I'm happy to do this. No, Hyper Z, it's, what Things of Your Mind is referring to. I have this, too. Did you not know about me, Hyper Z? Did I ever tell you that? I also have anxiety. Not that you're anxious about a particular thing. It's something where having anxiety means that things that maybe you might not be worried about can cause physical reactions in those of us with anxiety. And there's different levels of it. It affects everybody differently. So that's when he says anxiety, he's referring to, you know, an actual condition that we have. You know, we both have this. Not that he's just anxious about something, you know. Different term. Let me see what I want to do here. Who's the boss here? Who the boss? The commander is the boss. Commander Burkov. You couldn't do Monday streams because of being 3 hours behind in work, but now that it's summer, you can hang. Oh, cool. Expendable Gamer says you're happy I'm doing it too. Awesome. I like mutual. I appreciate it. We're gonna put Obright here, and we're gonna smack that mage from afar. No worries, Vidar. Totally cool. Just you being here and chatting is all the support I need. Put Horst over here. You just got to be careful not to smack the commander. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. We're not going to kill him in one hit. But, yeah, I would say... What are we at gold-wise now? 2818. And we're not getting a lot of gold in this battle. Here comes the spell. Ouchie. We're gonna have to aggress soon. Eldar. Another twister. Can this baby do it? Can this do it? Oh! We got a Shade raid here. Mr. Sade is raiding with a party of 34. Shade, aka Sade, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid, and welcome on in, raiders. I am Zophar. I created a website back in November 9th of 1996 known as Zophar's Domain. Lots of translations, utilities, emulators, all that good stuff. And we're playing some Shining Force 3 tonight. Shade, what were you playing tonight? Sade, thank you so much for the raid. If I just butchered your name, I am so incredibly sorry.
The initial play. Have fun after.
Malpamini and I owe you another video of Sade.
It's a kid! Can you shoot the kid?
I think we've seen this clip before, right? This is one of the Oregon Trail ones. Resident Evil Remake. Ooh, good choice. Got about 75% of the way through, finishing it up tomorrow. Wait! Don't open that door! Does the remake have the original bad voice acting, or did they update it? He's our old pal, you know. It's good stuff. No, Melpomini, it's not your fault. It's mine. I literally was hitting enter right as you were doing it, and I didn't notice it until it was too late. So I owe you a Sade video. Everybody, if you don't already follow Chade, please do so. He is an amazing retro streamer. He's been with Twitch longer than when Al Gore invented the internet. He's been here forever, and you need to go follow Chade, because he's epic. Khan! Does Khan need to heal anybody? Let's see. We appreciate you, Chade. Obright. Where's Obright? Where are you, Obright? Where's my dwarf? There's my dwarf. Oh, man. See? Perspective again. Can't get close enough. And there's nobody else I don't think that needs it. Yeah, nobody else needs it. Oh well. Oh well, Gazelle. Rig was playing Shining Force, and there was a character named Shade. Or Shade, yes. And all you could think was Sade. Yeah, every time he said Shade, I just kept thinking about Shade as well. Yeah, he's playing Shining Force CD right now. Well, it's like when somebody on a stream says, so far, so good, and I'm like, what? So far, so good? Somebody talking about me? So far what? My ears perk up whenever I hear so far, and whenever I hear someone talk about emulators. It doesn't matter if I have a stream on the background or not. Like, I will be like, wait, what? Somebody say emulators? Somebody talking about me? You know what? It's better to stand here, because Obright needs to be healed. Nice. Commander. Horst. Alright, what do we got up here? We got a knight, we got a high priest. I feel like Horst can kind of Go after the Wing Knight. Power crash! Oh god, hit you! Hit you, Wing Knight! Good stuff. One of your favorite things, too, says things in your mind, is whenever someone mentions Zophar, someone goes, wait, Zophar? Yeah, I noticed you things in your mind. You're always like, wait, no, that is the... You either will say that is the Zophar, or you'll ask it yourself. Who else does that? Hyper Z does that, too. Hyper Z would be like, what, you're Zophar? Even though, like, I've known Hyper Z for, like, oh my god, what, 25 years now? 26 years? I'm like, thanks, guy. I have not played Shin Megami Tensei, but lots of people tell me I should. It'll have to be added to the growing list. The list. Get the knife. Get the knife. That's every time I see a knife, I just think of Angry Video Game Nerd in Ghosts and Goblins video talking about the knife. Trust me, get the knife. You'll be glad you did. Dontaris can't get to anybody. Yeah, really good stories. Sucks in. I like good stories. I know Story likes good stories. Alright, it is perhaps freeze time. Let's see. If we do this... Yeah, this is probably the best course of action. Yeah, good call, Story, I shall. I'll bear my Arctic blast. Boom! Boom! Oh, that's hot. Hot wizards in your area! I don't want blaze, I just need freeze! See my cestus! Click here! We're not dropping anything for that. We're giving it up. I've given up on the medical herb. Herbs! Alright, what have we got going on here? 4 of them left. 34.28 gold. Really hard to get gold in this game, isn't it? I don't remember the other Shining Force games being this hard when it came to, like, resource management. We don't need to do that. A simple level 1 blaze is all we need. I'll bear my Arctic blast. How you doing, Cafe Man? Let's see. Oh, Obright badly needs a heal. So does Eldar. But I don't think we can get to either of them. Oh, we can. Obright. Is that a fact, Hyper Z? Like, low levels of B12 can cause anxiety? Or exacerbate it? I didn't know that. Have you heard of that before, things in your mind? Let's go smack Eldar around. I mean, Wing Knight around. Oh my god, I really hate Eldar. Did you hear what I just said? It's a Freudian slip, chat. Let's go slap my own character around a little bit. We don't like Eldar. Why don't I like birdmen and bird women, bird people? Oh my god, I'm subliminally wishing doom upon my bird people. I'm actually very fond of birds. I used to have a sun conure parrot years ago. Unfortunately, we had to rehome her because she kept attacking my son when he was a baby. It just didn't work out. Eldar's going to die next turn, most likely. So would this be the time to egress out of here, you think? It's probably time to egress. There's only 3 of them left. We're not going to kill the commander, obviously. No. Yes. We'll do some Obright action. Unless a healer can get to him first. Well, I think we should just egress out of here. All that's left is the commander and... Damn it. Yeah, Eldar's dead. Oh well. It's Star Bomb. Damn. Eldar did not have a chance. We lost trust. It is what it is. It is what it is. What's he casting? Oh no, level 3 tornado! Noon. Noon, 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 noon. Noon, 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 noon.
Spirits, help me.
Boom. Alright, I think Don Taris will finish the priest off here. And then we're going to aggress as soon as we get to Grump. Oh, wow, that didn't kill him. But we got level 2. That's fine, give someone else a chance. What's your mind? They did full blood work on your blood clots heart attack, didn't find any indications. When you had a racing heart, you went to the ER, even wore a halter pack. Wow. Bad wiring in the brain. That's okay. I mean, we all have things, and I have it too. Nothing like waking up every morning. Oh, man, Grunt can attack here. What do you think, Story? Do I let Grunt take the kill and then aggress next turn, knowing that the dude's gonna hit us again? Yeah, whatever, why not? And we got another use of the knife. And we got level 2. And we learned Spark. Oh, we got some nice stats there. Now, I was making fun of the feather the whole time. Does anyone actually have a feather at this point? Let's see. I don't think anyone does. Oh, wait. Mascarin does. Alright, maybe we'll finally make use of the feather. Who needs healing? Grunk needs healing. And Khan. Grunk and Khan. Oh, there we go. All right, out we go. Yeah, Game Meat has a lot of B12, so it's probably not that. Although that's cool information, Hypers. I didn't know that was ever a possibility. Maybe I should try some more B12 in my diet. Eldar is incapacitated. 220 gold will help us with Eldar. Eldar. I wish to save. Alright. I wanted, before we end the stream in a little bit here, chat, I want to see what I can purchase. All Hyper Z eats is red meat, and you have no B12. Why don't you have B12? Do you not take your own advice? Shoot. Chat, where was it? I don't remember. Was it this one? Yes, it was. Doesn't matter if it's in your diet if you can't absorb it. Okay. Buy. Alright, so... Ah, God, look how close. I mean, it's the heavy lance we want, right? So hold on. Sell. Gotta be something we can sell here. Now, we kind of like having the antidotes. Yeah, but then we don't see how much better it makes him. Alright, I guess it is what it is. Let me see what his attack is first. Attack is 36. Alright. So we'll sell his existing lance. Don Taris. Iron Lance. Now we want to buy the Heavy Lance. Oh, it makes him... $10 better. Oh, he was equipped with the Power Spear, so we don't know how much better it made him. Damn it! Oh well, no, we're not selling the Power Spear. I don't know what he really was before. Oh well. I guess we'll never know. Either case, I mean, he's awesome right now. He's stronger than Grunk. Look at that. Now, what about the spear? I mean, we don't really have much gold left now, but let's see. Alright, so we're fine there. But then we should probably get a lance for the other centaur later. And look, see, there's a heavy halberd here. Oh. It's a mithril claw. Oh, God. 8,800 gold story. Do you see this? Things in your mind. Your sister also has anxiety? Gotcha. You may be able to sell the extra wand that Noon has as long as it doesn't have a spell attached to it.
Secure all positions.
Let's see.
Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
That's a video game. Awesome name, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm at the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. So you think that Noon has an extra wand? The small wand. Let's go see what it has. How can I tell? How do I see what it does? Equip? Equip? I can't tell what it does. Any idea here, Story, how I can tell? Inspect, maybe? Nope. It would say it in the description, so when I go to sell it, you're saying. Yeah, it's nothing here, just a small wand. I guess we can sell it then. Bye, small wand. Alright, nothing else I want to get rid of. So we're going to go save now, chat, and then we're going to go find someone awesome to raid. Because it is 2 in the morning where I am. I have work at 7. I really got to sleep. So I would just ask you to hang out just for a few minutes so we can go raid somebody awesome. I'm glad we were able to make up for my late appearance tonight due to Stranger Things Season 4, Episode 6. Appreciate you all understanding. Yeah, Tuesday to Saturday here, Chade. It's a lot of fun working on Saturday.